Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Muckluck Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Muckluck. Chip is in the window. He's a little out of eyesight, but he's here too. It is, I guess, Throwback Thursday. We are continuing with our Guild Wars 1 playthrough, and tonight we will be starting Factions. It is the one I was most looking forward to playing of the 4 campaigns of Guild Wars 1 because it has the Ritualist, which is yet another Puppet Master type character, and I've been wanting to try a main Ritualist. So what I'm going to do tonight, I've been thinking about this for a while, I am going to make a new character, and so because in Factions, Nightfall, and Prophecies, you could play from level 1. So I'm going to put Muckluck Twitch the Ranger, I'm going to set him on the shelf for now, and we're going to make a new character for Factions, and I'm going to start as a Ritualist. I know, it's a shock. I'm putting the Ranger down, guys. I'm putting the Ranger down. I love the primary pet, but I think I love the spirits mechanic of this game more than I love the Ranger pet mechanics of this game. The pets are kind of derpy. They, there's no keyboard button to send the pet into attack. You have to do an auto or mouse click on the tiny little attack button to send it in. So it can be difficult to get it fighting. If it dies, your whole skill bar locks out for 5 to 10 seconds. It's like you're stunned. It's very punishing. So, I'm gonna try me some spirit spam. Nefertari Seti loves spirit spam. Ah! Kindred spirit right there. Alright. Let's gonna make a dude. And let's see, what's our glorious hair options? Got a little top knot thing, got the little hair pulled down, got the shaved head. This makes me think of Final Fantasy. This is just so eccentric. Oh god. That's pretty well kempt. I can respect that. That's we're gonna call that the no. Got a little man bun. So this is when he's like balding a little on top. So he pulled it together up top, and it's a nice maneuver to cover it up while you quickly run to the store for some Rogaine. Got the so suave. Look at that. I don't know, guys. Is that pretty close to me? I've got some like curvy locks on the front. Does this guy match Muck? Is this what we need? And then we got the headband and bed. This is like bedhead. It's bedhead and a headband. Hey, Rallisaur, what's up, buddy? Spitting image. All right, we'll keep him. Hair color. Let's just go for the dark. Face. What do we got? I'm guessing, because Factions is very Asian themed, I would guess that most of the faces are going to look a little Asianic. I like this one. This kind of looks like one of his parents was Caucasian, one of his parents was Asian. I think this is the closest I can get to putting my face on this guy. Skin color. We gotta be super pasty. We sit inside and read about spirits all the time. Maybe not maximum reflective, but one step short of it. I'll be second to maximum reflective. Is that everything? Alright. What do we got? Oh! Why did it even ask me about my hair? It just is gonna cover it up. Okay. Alright. Should we go full red? Let me do the silver. I dig it. I dig it. Body scale. Let's do above average. I'm 6 foot even, so I'd say I feel right there. You're making me want Guild Wars 1 I never played. It is kind of a classic at this point, Rallisaur. You know, I won't lie to you guys. It's, what, about 10 years old now? But it's aged well. It and Warcraft 3 have aged very well. You can solo a lot with Spirit Spam. I don't know how often I'll have to solo. A lot of you guys are kind enough to run with me when I do these Guild Wars 1 days, 1 day a week. But it's nice to know that I'll be able to. Character name. Muckluck. Oh my god. I think I used Muckluck Space Twitch on the other guy, didn't I? Can I use the same name twice? No, I already did. Muckluck Twitch Rit. There we go. I think you can hide the blindfold. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's been a while. Ralsor, you never have to apologize about not having been here in a while. Like, this is meant to be entertainment for you guys. You don't apologize to your television if you don't watch it for a while. But it is good to see you. 200 years have passed since the Jade Wind remade the face of Kantha. I only know a little about the Jade Wind. It was like a near-apocalyptic force. It was literally like green gas or something that swept through a section of the world and basically killed everybody. For decades, young Kanthans have come to Shing Monastery to learn from the greatest living hero of Kantha, Muckluck's Ranger. The ritualist known as Master Togo. Never mind, I was close. Drazzles, thank you for the alert, buddy. Oh my spirits, that's brand new. I know, Tiger. It's very joyous. Have you played any of 2 as a semi-culture shot going back? Yeah, Nefertari, that's me. I've played a ton of 2, and what I played of 1 was so long ago, I don't remember it. So, you know, going back to this, it kind of feels like I'm reading a prologue. Like, when we saw Svanir and Glint, I was like, oh, and it was a weird form of, what do you call it? Nostalgia, because I had never seen them. Okay, so he says that you can go through this tutorial thing to learn how to play the game if this is your first campaign. I'm not going to do that because I know it's like over 20 minutes long and it's kind of unnecessary. I did this a couple of weeks ago. I did this when I was testing to make sure this game worked on stream. And yeah, it was a very long tutorial to teach you how to do things like looting and shooting. So, I'm gonna skip that. I did the backwards play too, but I was ultra fangirling every step through the campaigns. Passion is good. Yeah, anytime I saw something that connected to Guild Wars 2, when we met Mox the robot, when I saw Glint, when we saw Svanir, so far I've beaten Prophecies and I've beaten Eye of the North. At the end of Eye of the North, we saw like the flower sprouting, which I guess was supposed to hint toward the Sylvari. We saw Kraukatorix starting to break out. What else do we see? The Scepter of Ore. We saw the Scepter of Ore a lot. But yeah, all those things. I was like, I know that thing. I know that thing. I know that thing. All right, what's up, Ludo? Seek out Master Quinn. New ritualist welcome. You should seek out Master Quinn in the monastery. She and her staff will provide you training. Okay. What's going on? Do you guys just open the door, or do I have to talk to the guy? Can you let me in? Indeed I can. Let me know. I'm ready. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. That fella that's a strike mission is up in Eye of the North where you killed Jorah's bro. Svanir, yes. Yes. Alright. So, do I have a weapon? Yes, I do. Got a wand. Okay. And I've got Weapon of Warding, Pain Ritual, and Resurrection Signet. Let's move that to the end of the bar for now. Is my money shared? No, my money is not shared. Okay, Guild Wars 2 it's shared, I had to remember. Ludo told me you arrived welcome, except... The spirits tell me that Professor Guy is all ready to begin your training in the Ritualist arts. It seems that some necromancer or other has left us quite a mess to look after. Not that I am surprised, you'll find Professor Guy in Sunqua Vale. I'll look for Professor Guy. Whoa, what'd she just give me? Vengeful Weapon. Steals 15 health from the next foe that deals damage or lifesteal to target ally. Huh. Okay. Alright, so I need to go over to the left. Anodic says, on my way. Alright, dude. I'm just in the starter town right now. Anodic was going to join me again tonight, guys. He said he was perfectly willing to roll a new character. So, he'll be here shortly, I suppose. Alright, there's Ludo. Run down there. Hey, Raspy Doo. What's up? Oh, so, fun fact, you guys. I showed these off the other day, but Guild Wars 1, God. ArenaNet was cleaning out their storerooms or something, and they sent me and some other ANET partners some little presents. And what I ended up getting, and I'm just waiting on Anodic to get here, what I ended up getting are these pins. And let me pick some up here to show off. Like, I got 8 of them, and they're Guild Wars 1 skill pins. Still, is it gonna focus on that one? Ah, it's not focusing well. I don't want to take the plastic off. The plastic's making it hard to show up on camera, but I don't want to take the plastic off of them. But apparently, someone on stream was like, oh my god, dude, those are worth some money. And I googled them, and they're worth a little bit. They're apparently like 15 to 20 bucks each on, what do you call it? You know, like an auction website, basically. But I have no intention of selling them, but I think they're really cool. That's not showing up very well. That's a shield bash, though. And then, what else do we got? Oh, a classic. Meteor shower. There we go, that one focused. But yeah, out of focus and green screen, yeah. But gift of health, shield bash, distracting shot. I'm gonna line them up and take a nice picture and thank them over Twitter. You know, really shout it out that they hooked me up. I'm probably gonna do that this weekend. I just haven't had time during the week. Alright, Ludo. Are you heading out into Tsumel Vale? Be very careful, young one. The Vale is a dangerous place, especially for a lone student. In fact, I was just helping Lucas, Kisai, Yoon, Mai, Asen, and Taya arrange a group to travel to the Vale together. Maybe you should all go together, invite at least one of them into your party, and I will meet you in Tsumel Vale. Once you've arrived with your party, I'll tell you more about the area and the dangers you will face. Okay. Anotic, are you already here? Because if you're this purple lady in front of me, I would not know. Quick shot henchman? I think there's a pill for that. Alright, I'm guessing this is him. He's just like hopping up and down in front of me. Alright, so we're supposed to, oh, this person can't invite heroes. Okay, let's grab a healer and... I don't know, Guardian, I guess? It sounds like a tank. I don't have my heroes on this character, it seems. No Guild Wars 2 today? Note Leaf, for a couple of months now, I've been doing Guild Wars 1 one time per week, and today is that day. And we're starting factions. It's the third of 4 campaigns for me, so we're just past the halfway point done with this game. I am pleased to see you out here, Muckluck, Twitch... I forgot what I named myself. As I've said before, Tsumel Vale can be a dangerous place. In addition to the usual mantids and kappa, you may find yourself facing more organized foes. The Nagas have been sighted in the Vale in increasing numbers. I certainly do not need to tell you this. Our Guardian is dancing. Our NPC Guardian just started crotch thrusting. Oh my god. Don't you tell us to be careful around these snakes? You'll also see members of the Crimson Skull around the Vale. You are little more than thugs... Oh, no, they are little more than thugs and cowards. I was like, excuse you? But be wary of them. They're led by a former student of this very monastery, you know. I think this is why Master Togo has become so lenient with them. He hoped his former student would reform his ways. Remember to take care of yourself and always travel with companions. Good luck. Alright. Okay. Big head stream. Big head stream, indeed. Big head confirmed. Alright. So, I think similar to the... Oh my gosh, the FCC taking advantage of that September. Let's hit it. Macaulay Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald Esquire, the 4th, and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the 3rd welcomes yo, the FCC, back to the VIP lounge. For 5 months. Thank you, buddy. Much, much, much appreciated. On that, I gotta fix my skill bar, this is awful. On that note, I actually have someone working on updating some of my alerts, so hopefully that will come in the near future. Alright, what is this? All as opposed to your target, swear damage against, okay. Oh boy. Boy, the weapon enchants are not great at level 1. Really, my 2-key summons the spirit, the pain spirit. My 3-key debuffs an enemy, so spirits do a lot more damage to it. Those are my strongest attacks right now. My 1 just gives me plus health regen for 3 seconds. And my 4 is the next guy to hit me, I steal 15 health from him. Tiger! We found a tiger, chat. I'm also in Discord if you ever want to join it tonight. Okay. How's the stream going? It's going good, buddy. We just got started a few minutes ago. We started Guild Wars 1 Factions, the 3rd campaign. I'm, continuing to play this 1 day per week, and this is where we're at right now. So after this campaign, which will take a while, is Nightfall, which is the one that I think is more of an, like, African theme, if I was told correctly. And then after that, I'll have beaten all the campaigns of Guild Wars 1, finally. The Mesmer NPC I need to talk to is right up this hill. Oh, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I gotta figure out... Where? Hold on. Oh. Oh, I'll just kill some stuff in the area while I wait on him. What are my casting animations? I look more like I'm just raving. Let's try to get this manted. Oh, there you are. I see you. Hours into factions before we see one, chat. Tiger, this is the level 1 area. If you come here with a high-level character, you don't get to go to this place, I don't think. And you wanted the white tiger, not the orange tiger, remember? You asked many hundred times for the white tiger. White tiger. Like, we looked up how long it took to get to the thing you were crying about. It was not that tiger. I am glad I brought the healer NPC. I am getting punched in the face a lot. Air staff. Ooh. Is that an upgrade to what I'm currently using? Hold on. Let's see, 3 to 5. Yep. Monastery credit? Oh, do I have a... Oh, there we go. Now I've got the quest. Okay. My quest wasn't highlighted. I can see now where I need to go, and it's back this way. So I'm heading over here. We basically ran past him. I don't know if this is if me and Anodic have like different objectives because of the class differences or not. So the casting animations are so weird on this guy. Like, what was that? He just did a barrel roll. A freaking barrel roll. Definitely looking forward to getting more skills. Alright, Professor Guy, what up? Headmaster Quinn believes you're ready for training, does she? Well, the spirits share many things with her that the rest of us cannot conceive. She is fortunate to have such omniscient allies, is she not? Well, we'd better commence your indoctrination into the ritualistic arts. Though the onus is again upon the ritualists to attend to the necromancer's foul leavings. One of their number has lost control of an amalgamation of minions which are now loose in the cemetery. I want you to take care of this problem for us, friggin' necromancers. It will prove useful in evaluating your abilities. I shall give you some skills that may prove useful in dealing with this task. Once you feel comfortable with these, with how these skills work, speak with me again to begin your test. Union, it takes damage on behalf of players, and brutal weapon, your attacks do more damage. Okay. It's called Minions Gone Wild. I hope you're ready. Here they come. Is that it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Dude, did you see that? He just like dropped to the ground and was like, praise the Lord for that skill animation. So this spirit takes hits on behalf of nearby players. Alright, this is brutal weapon. It bumps my attacks up for 10 seconds, apparently. Oh, Union just died. Actually, I think it expired. I don't think the last hit point got used up. Obstructed. Shoot. Come on, tank, pull it out. Hey, D-Vader, what's up? By the way, you guys, I did a little video editing today and made an excellent clip involving the night that Drunk Joe Neals went crazy. As I said, this was an excellent test of your Ritualist skills. Your training is progressing at a most accelerated rate. It gives me considerable pleasure to send you on your next instructor. His name is Aang the Ephemeral. Oh, the Airbender. And he is a cherished friend to many of us in the monastery. Believe me when I say that Aang is not what you are expecting, but I hope, if you hope to be a great ritualist, you will need him well. He waits you at the peninsula. Okay. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna get into Discord with a Nodic so that if we're passing something he needs for a quest, he can tell me. Nodic, can you hear me? Alright. Tabbing back in. And you're dead! What?
Necromancer, I actually I had to run past these Tenzu to get to the dude I have to heal.
Well done.
One of them was a necromancer, and suddenly he hit me with something that killed me in like 2 seconds.
Okay. Is it, no. Spend attribute points. What is pain? Communing. Alright, I'm just going, well, spawning power, each point, alright. I'll just put it all into communing until I'm next go to town. That'll help the most right now. Alright, I don't know if I'm running toward you, dude. I'm trying to find you. Can you ping yourself? Okay. Yep, I did see that. I was definitely going the wrong way. Devader says, I just got home, had to go to Iowa for tractor parts. I almost said a very different word there. Ugh. Is this spirit in range? Nice. I wasn't sure if it was in range of that. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, luckily, I mean, this is a great fight for me. They're all in this one area. I aggroed a bunch of stuff. We're killing it. I'm heading over. Is that you? Nope, that's a collector.
On the map, I don't know if you see where it says Sun Qua Vale. I'm like above the vehicle.
Oh god, Union! Union, take them hits! I'm out of mana. Union down. That actually worked really well, though. Zinju Life Crawler, level 6. Is this what got you?
No.
Alright, can you do another ping? You're like through the mountain. Is there a road?
Yeah.
Okay, this might be it.
Like if you find an NPC named Mei Ling, that's...
I see a red Yeti, level 12.
Yeah, that's the Yeti that was about to come up behind me if the Necromancer didn't kill me free.
Bro, why were you over here?
To the dude that I have to heal for my quest.
Oh my god, our friggin' tank is getting shreked right now. Alright, got Union taking half of the damage for the tank. Now they're both dying equally. I think... Wow. That... You should not be over here alone. I think I just got a high-level weapon, though. I see your pings. I see your pings. Hang on. 8 to 13. Hold on, 8 to 13 damage. I was doing 4 to 6. Okay, cool. So I just got a staff that does exactly double the damage. Thanks, Nodic. Going to Denver, Colorado to pick up a plow truck. 18-hour driving. Alright, using Signet on you. You can tell because I'm standing on 1 foot.
Where did the Necromancer? He was right
Why are
here.
you trying to pick more fights with people that killed you?
Gotta get revenge.
Got no business.
Mesmer. No Mesmers just run at their targets without thinking.
If you get the Ultimate Edition, can't you give yourself... Oh, what was the command to summon the Fire Imp? Was it like /claim or something? Do you remember?
Unknown command. /redeem.
Kyle says /bonus.
Bonus.
Only usable in town. Okay. Alright, so we're way off course for our current quest. Unless you need something up here.
Yeah, you gotta go heal a dude that's all the way over you.
Oh my gosh. Ah, excuse me everyone while I take a sip from this nice, refreshing beverage. Mmm.
If he has a curse on him, why is he all the way over here?
Safety is for losing.
Healed, run away, and don't get cursed again. I don't want to come
That's
back.
it? You're done?
Yes. You can go.
Aren't you a Mesmer?
Yeah.
Why was your quest to heal somebody?
Because I have a skill called Shatter Hex. It removes a debuff.
Oh, got it.
That's an enemy. Phantasm.
Alright. Heading back south.
Does your quest say to go back to the main city?
Nope. My quest right now is to go to the peninsula, just south of here.
A bow staff.
Congratulations.
Also an axe. Nice.
That animation for Painful Bond is so goofy. Where he does like the barrel roll shot.
The animation for just firing your projectiles from the staff is goofy.
Yes, it is.
It's like, it's not looking. Well, I guess he isn't. He's blindfolded.
Her.
Okay, Naga, you can stop. Why are the Nagas away from the water in the first place?
Working on their tan. Wisty is late. Wisty is here now! No, he's attacking my pain spirit. Darn it.
I guess the best early game damage for Mesmer is just to spam Phantasm.
Isn't that the one that's like -5 regen for a few seconds or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a scary skill to get hit by a lot of. Roots get such unique word casting, it's partially why I fell in love with the class. Please tell Anodic to tell Muckluck to tell Anodic that Deborahs wants to tell Devader to tell Muckluck that Deborahs really likes Ritualist. Message delivered.
Yes.
Dang it, Anodic, you had one job. You are repeatedly ordering your character to attack when it is unnecessary to do so. I just had that pop up. Alright, Tsumel Village.
Now our henchmen are stronger.
Is there a skills person here, or do we need to pop back to the city?
You look through the world because names. I don't see a skill person. This is unlike I though. Do I have enough?
I like how whenever Muck sees my messages in chat, he frowns. It's okay, I would too. From now on, Deborah's, I'm gonna make a mental effort when I see you typing to be like, Hero of the West with, whoa, what? What are you doing here, Hero of the West? Bruh. Bruh. He's putting us on the fast track. Note it.
Whoa.
Let's see. 8 to 11. Why did he give me 2? They use different main stats. Okay. Well, thank you. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, I'm gonna pop back to the capitals to see if I can afford a skill. Where's Hero of the East? I assume he's east of there. I don't know.
should go back there too. So I just took a platinum from my chest, and that's cheating, but that's fine.
Oh, I don't care if we... I mean, my main goal is to see the story, not to do it in the hardest way possible. So I don't care if you twink out or whatever. Skills, here we go. Okay. What do I want to get? Pain. All I know is pain. Channeling. Alright, here we go. Blood Song. Okay, I want Blood Song. And that's it. That's all my money. Okay.
Cry of frustration. What is this do? Choosing a skill that will interrupting.
Restoration. I don't really like any of those 3 skills, but okay. There we go, do that. Alright. Are you done? TNS says, it's so sad to see Guild Wars so empty. This game was the best back in the day. Well, I mean, to be fair, Pong was the best at one time as well. So, I mean, they come and go. But I am enjoying it right now. I'm probably just going to play through the campaigns one time through, and then, you know, set it down. But I am enjoying this time. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I'm doing /bonus to get my fire imp. Got it. Easy now. It's gonna be easy now, chat. Tiger says, no, Dick, make sure you break the chain quest in the starter zone for Muck and make him waste another 900 gold.
Huh?
Remember when you told me to buy all that stuff to give to Gwen, and then you broke Gwen? Good times.
Good times.
Well, chat, while we wait on him, let me show you guys a gem that I edited today. Let me find it. Jesus, I can't even. Hold on. I can't. Hold on. All right, here we go.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Jesus, I can't even, Joe. I can't even. Oh my god, dude, I don't even know if September has started yet. These things are gonna be half price in a few days. When does that start? Junk Joe has started. What?
Oh, I did not touch the lady.
It starts in 2 days. Joe, save your money. These things are half price in 2 days. They're half price. Drunk Joe. I asked if September has started, and he says Drunk Joe has started. You're half price. Oh my god, there's no brakes on the Joe train. He's like, buckle up, boys. Do we have a Joe Niels in here? We have to make a Joe Niels. Who's he gonna be? He takes 50% longer to poop, refuses to cook, or he has a tiny bladder. It drives me bonkers.
I want a character make me the poop one.
Thank you so much. You did not have to donate to say that. You could have
I want
typed
a
it.
character.
Never before, I think, in the history of Twitch, has someone donate... How many was that? Never before, I think, in Twitch, has someone donated $50 to say, make me the poop one.
Dude, I had to cut that up and edit it all nice. That was insane. I want the character making me the poop one. Was that make me the poop one is the new motto of this channel? I don't know about that. Okay, were you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Heading back to that mini town, heading out to the peninsula. No brakes on the poop train. Oh my. This way. I'm glad he is stable enough to spam money like that. Good on him. Yeah, he apparently works in pest control. And he likes putting pictures of bed bugs on the Discord. And we were all like, ah, no one asked for this. Yeah, he accepts all of the overtime his company offers that would normally be divided among like 12 people. He just calls dibs on all of it or something.
I realized I did not turn in the quest.
Nice job. Shing head wrap. Here's the skull. Members, bring me 3 crimson copper skull coins. Okay. 3 crimson copper skull coins for Helm by Second City. I'm writing this down, chat. Writing this down. Gotta get that armor. Do I have to go back into town to get you? Too late.
I think we still have split quest lines.
Oh, then I'll just go do my thing then.
What is yours say?
Seek out Aang the Ephemeral.
And mine says the Krolosha in Kenya province.
Alright.
That's like on the other side of the map. Snag my own henchman. We'll meet up once the story completes.
Oh, these mobs are level 6, chat. Go, imp! If I had known that a Nodic was gonna ditch me in my time of need, I would have brought another NPC.
Just get one.
All the volleys of attacks, chat. It is satisfying watching all those projectiles go. What was that under the armpit attack? Oh my gosh. We have much DPS, chat. Much more than our white polar bear provided, it feels like at this time. Loci Hapatu the Collector. Don't need that stuff. Okay. Let's get the kappas. You know, earlier when they first, there was the NPC that mentioned, like, watch out for kappas. It spelled it like K-A-A-P-A, and now it's using 2 P's.
I wonder if that was just a typo the first time.
Probably.
Chat, I don't know how I'm going to have time for it with all the different things, games that we're currently doing, but the new Path of Exile League starts tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to have time to touch that. And Borderlands 3, I believe, is a week from tomorrow. So that's probably going to be next weekend and many more weekends game. I imagine Guy was cryptic as usual in his description of me. Did I frighten you? Oh, it's a ghost. You do not look easily frightened. Let us get started. I bound the souls of some bandits into objects years ago so that the envoys could collect them. Strangely, they never did, and the shackled souls remain here to this day. We will use them as test subjects for your... Wow, that sounds awful. For your newly acquired power, but be forewarned that they will show you no mercy if you allow them the upper hand. Take some time to review the skills I've just given you. When you're ready, speak with me again. Generous was Sungrai. So this thing summons like an urn, and you hold the urn and you can't auto-attack while it's in your hand, but while you're holding it you have more hit points. I don't want that. Spirit Rift. After 3 seconds, affects foes adjacent to target's initial location. Does 38 damage and inflicts cracked armor. Huh. 3-second delay and 10 mana. Alright, I'm probably going to pass on that. Alright, let's go ahead and summon these. Approach the Soul Keeper. Okay. Oh, is it going to be one at a time? Easy. I thought it was going to be like all of them open at one time. Take vacation time from work. I don't think I can announce vacation time the day before. This is an awesome quest, because I just put the spirits down and they're just attacking instantly. I think only one of these chests is going to be out of range of them. So you're saying take a whole week off starting this coming Monday. You'll make a fine ritualist one day. I'm already one. Your training is progressing very well. Mukluk Twitchrit. You are ready to move up. Stop walking away. You're ready to move on to the next stage of your journey. Master Toga wishes to meet you in the Linnok Courtyard off of the main monastery proper. So they want me to go all the way back to the capital. Okay. Stream at work too. Yeah, let me just use up all the work's bandwidth where I don't have a webcam or a nice computer for gaming or, you know, any of that stuff. Let's just tear it up. Captain Zingu. There are some troubling rumors that Naga have incited Zen Nai Falls. Normally, I would not be overly concerned at their presence, but if they are indeed within close proximity to the falls, they could pose a threat to Cantha's water supply. I'm waiting on an important missive from my commander, or I would simply go check on things myself. You would be doing me and your fellow Canthans a great service if you could head to Tsumel Village and seek out Sister Choiju, who has extensive knowledge of the area. Perhaps she could provide some information about this Naga threat. Okay.
Why are they sending me all the way out here? There's one quest.
Is there anything else here? Shadow Song creates a level 2 spirit, does 7 damage, and inflicts blindness on every attack. Huh. Okay. In creation, you gain level 2 energy whenever you create a creature. Draw spirit. Teleport target allied spirit to your location. Oh, that's nice. So wait, it only moves one of them? That's unfortunate. We'll try it out, though. Dissonance creates level 2 spirits, type 2 7 damage, and interrupted 25 mana. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I think I got enough here. Okay.
I wish I had a speed boost.
Get communing and channeling magic a little bit higher. And head back over here. What do you call a pile of kittens? A meowton. Meowton. Okay. Call in and say you were attacked by a white tiger. I don't know if they would fall for that. Although, I didn't realize until it was a meme. There was apparently, like, I live near Atlanta, and there was a tiger loose on the highway recently. I don't know if it escaped from a zoo or what, but I didn't see that on the news at all. I learned about it through a meme recently. Alright. Duena's blessings upon you, child. Are you a new student at the monastery? Yes, I thought so. I can always recognize the face of an eager young student, hungry for knowledge. If this is your first time on Shing Island, you should really visit some of the local landmarks. Here in Sunqua Vale, you will find Zenai Falls, whose water supplies most of Kantha. You can then take the Tormont Pass to Kinril Province, which is truly a lovely place. While you are there, be sure to visit the Tengu village of Erie as well as Angshan Island, where the Kappa make their home. To the east in Jaya Bluffs, pass through the... Okay, this is... Naga. Captain Zingu was wise to send you. The latest information is that Naga have mapped the area and are using the waters of the Zenai to traverse the lands. This is troubling because Kantha has very few rivers and the Zenai is one of our main water sources. If you travel to the falls, you will see a deep hole with two steep constructed walls. This constructs to all of Kantha by a large subterranean cave system, providing our Kantha citizens with fresh water. If something were to happen to this water source, much of Kantha would be without drinking water. Say water one more time, lady. Alright. Chat, would you like to hear a classic joke? The Horde. Weren't the Horde OP in Classic? And, like, they had to nerf the undead racial, like, 3 times? That joke doesn't work. You rarely hear jokes about white sugar, but jokes about brown sugar, demerara.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Apparently White Tiger had to Google it. It's quite common in the UK, but rarer as a word in America. Some Americans get it. Okay. Let's see, chat. What do we... Is she an assassin? Looks like she's got 2 daggers. Alright, let's grab Mai. She's gonna be the new Enotic. Brown sugar is just called brown sugar. Yeah. There's literally brown sugar Pop-Tarts. Now, brown sugar and cinnamon is a common combination.
Like the brown sugar Pop-Tarts, but in the mini form.
The brown sugar Pop-Tarts are my favorite Pop-Tarts. Oh, she poisons. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let me try this out. If I use 5... Okay, so it just pulls one of my spirits over to me. What if I do it again? Okay, so it gets the nearest one. Okay, what if I click the far one? Does that work? Yes, okay. Cool. Alright. That's kind of handy. We don't care about green, like cetera. It's just tea and it belongs in the ocean. Yeah. Where do Americans put their tea? The harbor. Yo, Mai is doing like flips and stuff. She rocking it.
What quest are you doing?
What quest am I doing? Appearance of the Naga.
What's that?
Maybe? It wasn't intentional, but I'm almost done with it, so I'm just gonna finish it, I guess. A new arrival. Calicura, thank you for the follow, buddy. Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald Esquire, the 4th, the Search on Two Stuff is the 3rd. Welcomes you, Calicura, to the bonzo. A new arrival. And you, Luigi McLeod, of the Clan McLeod, also to the bonzo.
Now we get to pick our alt classes, or, I mean, secondary classes.
Alt classes. The guide, I googled a quick guide for Spirit Spam Ritualist, and it said Rit/any. So I guess I could do anything for the second one.
And we get the option to do literally every single quest that he offers for them before we,
Yeah, I don't know that I care to do that.
They still give a lot of EXP.
That reminds me, my fire ram's not out. Hey, Librarian Wild, how are you? Let's resummon the spirits, chat. Why is England the wettest country? Because the Queen has reigned there for years. Oh my gosh. Groan. Alright, I finish this. Go back to Shing Monastery, okay? Easy peasy. Why did Siamese twins move to England? So the other one could drive. Ah, they drive those steering wheels on the other side of the car. Oh man, that took me a minute. Good work, Muckluck. Have you thought about a career in the military? I'll inform my commander and your instructors at Shing Monastery of your deeds. I'll let them know water supply is secured. Yeah! Alright, an audience with Master Togo. Apparently I need to go east from town. That wheel trying to turn up in his head was great. Shut up. Why you bully me? Alright. Commas. Alright, I guess I have to just destroy this thing. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. What's the difference between a smart Englishman and a unicorn? Nothing, they're both... Oh, Tiger picking on entire groups of people? Goodness gracious, Tiger, you should be ashamed of yourself. When Muckluck Twitch plays Doki Doki, hopefully he gives each character a unique voice. Oh my god. Tiger actually messaged me today on Discord that he was adding his most recent subvote to Doki Doki. There's 3 now, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do this. I was literally doing that when a coworker asked me what I was doing, and I showed him Doki Doki on Steam, and he, you know, gave me like that look, and I was like, dude, look, and I pointed at the tags, and it says horror, psychological horror, thriller, and he's like, what? I'm like, exactly. They all insist it's, like, crazy at the end, but apparently up until that, it's girls talking about their cups. Headmaster Quinn has told me great things about you, Muckluck. You've begun to learn the ways of the Ritualist, but to reach your full potential, you must choose a second path. Speak with the other headmasters and learn what they have to teach you. When you're ready to make a final choice, come and speak with me again. Oh, man, I don't know, you guys. What do we want to do here?
I'm doing Ellie.
I'm tempted to get Ranger as secondary just to have the pet on the bar, just so it's running around. Because I don't think I plan on using the skills from any of the others. The Ranger! Oh my god. The Ranger trainer is Headmaster Gryko. Chat, if that's not a sign from the heavens, I don't know what is.
I wanted to tell you that before when I started my Ellie, but then I decided I'll keep it easy.
Richard Gryko, chat. He's back! If you're interested in taking the Ranger profession as your secondary field of study, speak with Headmaster Gryko. Gryko is a Luxon bound to us only by a sense of duty, else I imagine you would have flown her little coop by now. He's a good fellow and an excellent ranger. Yes, master. Oh man, you can take all these? I'm just gonna do one. That's it, I'm just gonna do one. You Luxon, what do Brits eat for breakfast? Cheerios, old chap. God. You're on a roll today. Call him Butter. Because he's on a roll. Alright. What's up, Gryko? Greetings. Yes, I can train you in the way of the Ranger. Great. Look for him in Sunquavale. Power shot. No. Control unguent, no. Charm animal, yes. Put that there. Okay, so I need to step out into the newbie area for a minute. Nang the Tanner suddenly has a quest. What do you want? England doesn't have a kidney bank, but it does have a liver pool. Oh, jeez. I'd love to give you a belt pouch. They cost me practically nothing, you know, and I hate to see young hero. I would love to have a belt pouch. So unfortunately, I've run out of materials. If you were to go to Chitin Village on the Panjang Peninsula, speak to Herder Siyingju, she could provide you with treated hides. Carry those back here, and I will make you a pouch. Okay. So it's just a delivery thing. Oh, wow. It's actually the primary quest to get that second class.
Mm-hmm.
$8 p.m. Oh my gosh. Ah. It hurts, chat. Tiger hurts me. Alright. Speaking of tiger, where's the tiger? Where's something I can tame here? There's one. I wonder if I'm going to have to go put these NPCs back in town. Because they might kill this tiger. Dang it! Oh my gosh. Ah. Leave the party. NPCs murdered what was going to be my lifelong friend. They just straight murdered him, chat. They murdered him. Disgusting. I would like to know the exact math of what spawning power adds. Hold on, I'm gonna auto run out. You're gonna see this stream pause for a second. Guild Wars 1 spawning power. Spawning power, here we go. For each rank of spawning power you have, the creatures you create or animate have 4% more health. Or animate. So if you are a Ritualist / Necro, they'd have more hit points? Some Ritualist skills, especially those related to spirit creatures, become more effective with higher spawning power. Increase health and weapon spell duration. 4 HL 16, 24. Okay, yeah. 4% per level. What's the difference between yogurt and America? If you leave yogurt alone for 300 years, it develops culture. Oh, Deveros. That's why I frown when I read your chat. Good lord. Give me this tiger. Look at that pose, chat. This is how I make friends. Just one up here and alpha pose at them until they give up and join me for life. Alright, we have a tiger. Alright, let me run back into town and get the friends again. Tiger goaded me. I did. It's completely fair play. Tiger doesn't make the rules. What are you talking about? Congrats, I like the Black Widow and the Rainbow Phoenix. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are higher level than the newbie zone. Would I be correct in that statement, Nefair? I feel like I'm probably not at those yet.
Yep.
Okay. Another drink of a refreshing beverage, chat. Let's see. Alright, get the Guardian, get the Healer. Quick Shot? Is he just an archer?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try him out. You know, if I leave from this village, they'll be higher level. It's weird how that works. Phoenix is at the end of you doing this campaign. Oh, okay. I have a good one that cracked me up, but I don't want to make the joke because I don't want to turn it political. That's probably for the best, Deborahs. Thank you for showing some restraint. I know some jokes as well that would get me in serious trouble, so I'm not going to say those either. Easy. Yeah, level 6 party versus level 1 Kappas. Who will be the victor?
Probably the Kappas.
Only if it's a Kappa Necromancer fighting a Nodic alone.
Those Tengu Necromancer.
Ritualist is such a cool profession. Yeah, I think he's pretty rad too. That's why I wanted to make this new tune. Gotta remember to pick up the loot. Actually, need the money. I had been getting real lazy with looting with the other playthrough. What happened to the American hero's arm? He went broke. Wow. If you go broke over one bone, you were already poor. So my wife, just a couple of years ago, she shattered her elbow, and it cost us tens of thousands of dollars to get her properly healed before any of the insurance money came in. It was pretty rough financially there for a while, you guys. Like, there was this surgery and, like, plates put in, and then, like, the elbow was fragmented, so they had to, like, put the elbow back together. She had this thing on her arm that we jokingly called her Mega Man Blaster, because it was, like, she would put her arm in and grab this thing and have to try to turn. I now know it's called supination. Your ability to turn your hand like that, it's called supination, and even to this day, like, if these are her hands, she can turn one of them over. She cannot turn the other one more than 90 degrees. Whereas, I can go like that. She can only do 9. So, like, it's really noticeable. Let's say she's, like, she's just, like, she's serving some food from, like, a pot. Like, you'd hold the pot, and you might, like, tilt it with your left hand, and then use a spoon or something to kind of dump the food out into, like, a bowl, a plate, Tupperware, whatever. She can't do that anymore unless she uses the wrong hands, like her non-dominant hand. And so it's made, I think more than anything else in her life, it's made like cooking or cleaning up after cooking very, very difficult for her, from what she's told me. But she's fully recovered, and she's never going to get that back. Anyway, I got way off topic, but yeah. It was tens of thousands of dollars before insurance started covering any of it. So luckily, I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck, so I was able to pay that and then get compensated later. But not everybody has a backup like that. Okay, this is the new ranger trainer. I'm so glad to see you here. I've just learned that live rabbits are being used as bait by a hunter who wishes to capture a yeti. As if this were not horrible enough, it seems that the scent of the rabbits is attracting all sorts of other creatures, which are attacking travelers on the road nearby. I need you to help me free the rabbits before they get anyone else get hurt. Okay, comfort animal. Okay, that is going to replace this. This is basically, it keeps your pet with you. It's a pet res and a pet heal. Whirling defense, I don't want it. And, okay. So going over here, this reminds me of that story that was on the news today about the rabbits. Would you believe this wasn't the political one I mentioned earlier? Yeah. Probably ruined her tennis championship dream. I guess, fortunately, that wasn't a dream of hers. Hurry, we gotta free those rabbits. Let's go.
By the way, each quest for these, like, class thingies give you 1,000 EXP.
Yep, that gets you ever closer to being unable to use the Imp Stone. I'm fine. Remember, you can't use the Imp at level 20.
we're gonna be level 20 before we can get like halfway done.
I tried to escape the Apple Store. I couldn't because there were no windows. Have you guys seen the meme where it shows like an actual window, like a house window, and it's opened up, and there's an iPad like propping it open, and it says Apple now supports Windows? Okay, that's 2 rabbits. What's next? Do you smell that? I think something has caught the rabbit's scent. You sure? Hungry Kappa. I guess it's him. Nice, spirits are in range. Look at all the hits. And there's the imp hit, friggin' 40, 25. Alright, 1 rabbit left. Hungry. Thirsty. Guys, friendly reminder that tomorrow is the finale of the 2 giveaways currently open, and after which I will be starting the next giveaway. So, if you want a chance to win either the Guild Wars 2 outfits or the Humble Bundle, make sure you've done one of the things on those links so that you have a chance. Alright, that's a day's work well done. You have done well so far, but your training is far from complete. I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm afraid I must send you on your next trainer. Look for Zoe in Kenya Province. Alright. Apparently there's a connector up there, so I guess I'll go up that way. We got some attribute points. This is odd. Why don't I have ranger profession stuff here? Oh, because I guess I haven't finalized the class yet, huh? Like, I can't put a point into Beast Mastery, for example, in Odic, and I was confused, and I think it's because I haven't, like, finalized the class. Oh gosh, I'm in Union! There we go. Dude, summoning... See, in this game, like, the spirits get off a lot of damage before the pet, like the ranger pet, even reaches the target. And since all the ranger pets are, it's basically cosmetic, like none of them have a charge, none of them are ranged like the bristleback, then you just kind of miss out on that damage. Ow! Oh my goodness. Let's back up for a hot tick. Naga Vambrace, Naga Choppies. I feel like a winner always giveaway. Anyway, when I tune into this stream. Deveros, flattery will get you absolutely everything. Gleam only now, not points. Talister, for right now, I'm using Gleam. It has helped me monumentally with networking. To give you guys an example, my Twitter followers, since trying this out with Gleam, since 1 week ago. You know what, hold on, I want to give you a proper state of mind for this. In the last year of me using Twitter, I had gotten up to 175 followers. I was pretty much just tweeting when I go live or did special events, and that was pretty much how I used it. And I would hashtag the games I was playing. So I was at 175 followers 1 week ago. I'm over 600 now. And most of that is because the people interested in the giveaway would gain a additional entry into the giveaway by retweeting. And then their friends would see it. They would retweet. Their friends would see it. They would retweet. And it was just spiderwebbing out like wildfire. So since last week, the number of people that see my Twitter posts has quadrupled since everything I've done in the last year on Twitter. So, essentially, you know, I'm doing the same giveaways I'm always doing, but by doing it in this new way that I've discovered, it is helping me get my face out there monumentally. So for the near future, I'll be using Gleam for the giveaways. I'll try to think of more fun ways to use the muckbucks. They're not going anywhere. Right now, you know, there's still the sound effects and the betting game and stuff like that. Muck made a new character. I did, Amer, I did. I did a Ritualist for factions. I didn't like the idea of playing the same ranger without changing a single skill, because I felt like he was complete. And I didn't want to play him without changing a single skill for 2 more full campaigns, so we made this tune. And I really didn't want to play Ritualist / anything. I just wanted to play Ritualist. So right now my second class is Ranger, and I've got the pet as 1 button on the bar, but everything else is a Rit. What was that, Anodic?
Plus, we have the starter area with all the different stuff we can learn here.
True. Because I think if you come over here with a high-level character, you wouldn't see the starting area. And then I say that assuming it's like prophecies.
I don't think I've ever seen this area on my ranger.
Great, this would be nice to be able to do both ways. Yeah, there's a lot you could do with Gleam, but I don't think there's, like, to like, you know, if you want to enter into my contest, do X, Y, or Z with Gleam. I don't think there's any way of doing it with Streamlabs points, though. But if I have thought about trying to see if maybe I could fund doing an additional giveaway each week, like one with Muckbucks for the closer, because, you know, if you've got Muckbucks, you've been more involved with the channel than people that are just like did a retweet, you know? So if I can get to the point where I can do multiple giveaways a week, I'll do one on stream for just people at stream, and then one with the Gleam. The Gleam. For months, I've been trying to trap a particularly elusive Yeti. I've set rabbit traps to lure him. Oh, the other ranger hates you. That'd be funny if this other ranger trainer was the one with the rabbits. I find the traps broken and the rabbits gone. Perhaps together we could do what I've been unable to do alone. It's totally her. It's totally her. I suggest you take some time to review the skills I'm about to give you. Read the wind. I'm not using a bow. Flame trap. Traps are really difficult to use in this game. All right. Yeti hunt. I hope the guys escape while you're busy daydreaming. Come, let us find the beast. It is kind of wild to see a trap so early in the game. On Prophecies, I didn't see traps for a long time. You missed out part of the story if you use another campaign character for story. A new character for each campaign is best. So Deborah, that's your opinion for Nightfall as well? Where are we supposed to go? Do we go in here? Oh, Wild Yeti, there it is. No, Pet Tiger! There we go. Oh, Tiger leveled up, chat. It's level 4 now. A bit less so Nightfall the Factions, also Nightfall, yes. I really don't have any interest in playing the... What was it? The Paragon or the... Was it Assassin? No, Assassin was Factions. What was the other Nightfall thing besides Paragon? Dervish. I don't really have interest in playing those, so I might just do another Ritualist for Nightfall, but we got a long time before I'll get there. You'll make a good ranger someday. You did well back there. It's time you turn to the monastery to meet Master Togo. Okay. Your background is different. Very, very minor. Spoiler, if you play with a new character, you'll see things set in motion for your order, the Sun Spears. Okay. Maybe I'll do that then. Because it'll be a while before we get there. Isn't Paragon in PoE? Do you mean Pillars of Eternity or Path of Exile? I don't remember a Paragon in either... Wait, was there one in Pillars of Exile? God. Was that? There might have been one in Pillars of Eternity. There might have. Path? I think it might be a, like, specialization. Because it's not one of the normal characters. But like how a witch can become an elementalist or a necro or some other thing. There's specializations for everyone. Hold on, you guys are gonna see it pause while I tab out and change the song. Okay. Hey, Rockin', how are you, buddy? You need to play Dervish, you'll wear a dress. That's a really weird incentive. Headmaster Gryko has told me great things about you. You've begun to learn the way of the ranger. To reach your full potential, you must choose a second path. This was the second path, you derp. Alright. These are the same freaking skills. Okay. Fitting choice, congratulations. You have the choice of returning to your headmaster to earn your insignia for your primary profession, or you could take a further quest from me. Attribute points. Oh, there we go. They're there now. Okay. If you accept my invitation, meet me in Tsumel Village, just outside the monastery gates. Alright. Just outside the monastery gates. Alright, I guess I'll leave from this exit. Tired, can't sleep. Thoughts will keep me up. It's 3:30 a.m. here, I feel you. Ooh! 4:30 here. If you're willing, I'll join you with my writ. Yeah, Amer, that's fine. As long as your writ's not, like, max level and gonna delete everything. In chat, a reminder, probably going to be doing Oxygen Not Included on Saturday, maybe Sunday. I want to beat at least one level of it, guys. I haven't beaten a single level of it. And then also, next weekend, there's a strong chance we're going to be playing Borderlands 3. I think it comes out a week from tomorrow, doesn't it? And when that comes out, I want to do a full playthrough of Borderlands 3. So that might bleed into the week, because we've got to get that done by October, where you people are making me play Outlast. A formal introduction. Let us proceed to the estate. The master is inviting us. I waved and tried to join. Oh, hang on, hang on. I didn't know that was you, Amer. I want to step back inside. All right. What class are you? Are you purple dress? Hold still. Wait. Who are you? There's 3 people swarming me. Are you D's nuts? Oh, Isaac is waving. Okay, he's not D's nuts. Level 60. Oh my gosh, you're OP. All right, let's kick that person and invite Isaac. Alright. I want to see Muck do the first mission in Factions before he goes to bed. It's my favorite guild rules. Okay. Alright. Ooh, Dabiri Curie the Collector. What do you have? No, nothing I care about. Alright. Speaking of us people, where's Muck Tattoo? What? What are you talking about?
Oh, I remember a long time ago. We're joking about like getting a tattoo. Someone giving up it.
Yeah, I said, like, if we're gonna get a nice tattoo, that's gonna be like $200 or $300. So, someone, and plus there's incentive for me to get something that's gonna be there the rest of my life. So I said if some nuthead wanted to drop like $1,000, I'd get a tattoo. Did someone throw enough bits for it? No one did. Here's what would $1,000 in bits be? 100,000? Yeah, nobody did. Here's 100,000 bits. Go get a tattoo. If that's what you're asking. You said bits, not dollars. You know what I meant. It makes no sense for me to be like, if you give me $10, I'll go get a $300 tattoo. Oh my god. Quit trying to take credit for what Joe Neals did. Oh man. That spirit didn't get one hit off. You owe us a full back tattoo. You are out of your dang mind. The Muck with the Dragon tattoo. Worst movie 2019. Is there anybody else here who's planning on playing Borderlands 3? I'm going to be running that pet class guy. Seems you're the new bunch of students Master Toga's been training. Most promising indeed. No doubt my son will be trained at the monastery when he comes of age. I will need you to speak Master Toga before I can let you in. Let's go. We were trained by the best. Yes, I'm ready. Get a tattoo saying Placeholder Inc. Like a really simple one that would be easy to cover up to Boros. It's movie time.
Okay.
That means don't talk.
Ah, Master Togo. I did not know you were here. The minister has been waiting for you. Please, you are welcome here. What is going on?
It is madness! Guards have turned on each other! Something has gone terribly wrong! It is madness, I tell you! Madness!
This is Sparta! Oh, shoot. Wait, is that a stick? Did he just shank that guy with a stick? That's kind of impressive. And Muck starts dancing.
Come. The minister needs our help.
I noticed they couldn't afford a moving mouth for you. Oh wait, there it goes.
Not let anyone else in or out of this gate until we know what is going on. Whatever it is that threatens this estate must not be allowed to threaten the entire monastery.
Master Togo, my son. He is in there.
I will look for him.
Please, Master Togo, bring him back alive.
Okay. Do we get a Muck dance emote now? I don't know. I think I was more partial to the breakdancing from the ranger. I'm at a complete loss as to what is happening. It appears that the guards on staff just suddenly went mad. They're either fighting with each other or fighting the animals that have been afflicted. The few who managed to keep their wits say they saw a dark form appear and disappear, but none could give me more information than that. We desperately need Togo's help in this situation. It really is a shame you students had to be involved in this mess.
I'll be there soon and try to wait for the NPCs to stop running at the pace of a snail.
So you're escorting Togo right now?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll skip the cutscene because I've already seen it.
Okay. Alright. So we'll wait a minute on Nodic then. Do we have to make a GIF? Speaking of GIF, you guys, the a guy at my work is gonna take a little while, but he's doing some animation stuff for me. And what I want to do, you guys know how when somebody subs, I've got it set up to show the skull, the icon for their sub. Like, hang on. So you see the white skull right there? Like, I want those animated. I want GIFs of those so they move. I got that idea from Shroud. You know, his is like a guy with a cloak, and the cloak is like billowing in the wind. They're all GIFs. And I'm gonna get that changed pretty soon. And I'm excited about that. There's a few other things that, oh, I gotta kick someone from the party. Let's kick the Guardian and take you. Okay. Ritualist dances Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, is it seriously? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, wow. I got glowy hands, too. Work it, work it. Alright. Intermission.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Some weird, tap step thing. Master Togo must survive to reach Minister State. Yijo Tan must survive to reach... I'm betting the bonus is find that guy's son and keep him alive. This guy looks like he's a lunch lady.
There are bonuses. Faction.
Did you say there aren't?
I don't think there are bonuses.
Oh. Come, Mukluk. The master wishes us to fight by his side. We will die with great honor. You can die with great honor. I want to live with great honor. Such a stupid thing to say.
How are they gonna say we're gonna die with honor, but we have to make sure he survives?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously that tells us how difficult this is gonna be. He's not in it to win it. Sickened guard. Whoa. Sickened guards will have to destroy them. Let us focus our attacks on one at a time. Oh, they're level 8. We'll get level 16. Master, isn't it true we can call out our target by holding control when we begin attacking? Oh my god. Quite so. Oh my god, this tutorial.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Mm-hmm. Want to honor with great honor. You bring honor to us all. I feel like the cast time to summon the spirits is faster on this character than my other one. I don't know if that's just my imagination or if it actually is.
What is your class specific mechanic do?
Each point in it increases the health and duration of spirits by 4%. It's called spawning power. Students, we will regroup near that tree there. Do you see how I indicated location on your mini-map? Dude, stop with the freaking tutorial. Let's go. My fourth wall, I just paid for that. Woo! Stop drawing hearts on my map. Oh my gosh.
I'm seeing the shadows.
Oh, here we go. Calm your bleeps, dude. It's a beginner's mission. They have to put the tutorial in somewhere. No, Rockin', there literally was a tutorial earlier. It was like 20 minutes long, and I skipped it because I knew exactly what it entailed. Now this is the second one. I'm allowed to. You can't calm them. They are going crazy right now. Mine cannot be calmed. Leroy, there will be no pecking.
They're getting so sick, you just attack them from inside.
Cannot thank you enough for your help to the guards. They were not the people I once knew. Something changed about them. Be careful. There are more of them about. This reminds me of Dungeon Siege 2. Dungeon Siege 2, there were these spirits that most people couldn't see, and they would come out of the ground and go into people's bodies, and then those people would just start attacking their allies. I know, Tiger, I know. Wait, students, and I will lure them back to you. If you're patient, the battle will be much easier for us. Not patient!
Only tank in this game is Master Togo.
Wait, invalid? What? This ability to move one spirit at a time is not great. It takes forever to get it over here. I just leveled up. Inventory is full. Can't pick up that flatbow. Hold on. Communing.
How do I have 2 platinum already? What happened? I only had 1.
Did you take money out of your bank?
I took 1 platinum, but now I have 2.
It's amazing how that happens. I almost have 1 platinum, so your math checks out.
Factions is truly OP.
Trying to get those patrolling guys. Wait, I just summoned someone else's Spirit of Destruction over to me. Why does it let me do that? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm just stealing people's spirits. These servers are down. It's risky tonight in Twitch chat, I guess. It doesn't want to run on my PC at the moment. I don't know why. I tried a lot. Wait, what doesn't want to run on your PC? Imagine an armored possum driving a tiny tank. Sounds dangerous. No one could stop it. Chip, I've already given you a picture of a cat on my back. Ooh, it's a big boy. Boom! He got blowed up. Dungeon Siege 2. Oh. Wait, Dungeon Siege 2 doesn't want to run on your computer? That's, like, that game's been out quite a while. I never could even finish Dungeon Siege 3. I was... Like, a different company bought the Dungeon Siege series, made a game that had nothing to do with Dungeon Siege, and called it Dungeon Siege 3. And it was so awful. I, like, forced myself to play it for a while, and then just could not keep going. But Dungeon Siege 1 and 2, I played the absolute heck out of.
MOAs aren't native to Canada.
Okay. You aren't stealing spirits. There can only be one of each spirit kind in a certain race that destroys the allied spirits that kind of subject. No, Deborahs, I don't have Spirit of Destruction on my bar. I used Draw Spirit to move my Spirit of Pain over to me, and it moved Isaac's Spirit of Destruction over to me and left my Spirit of Pain back where it's out of range of the enemy. And I was like, no, I wanted it over here. So I kidnapped his spirit and left mine behind. No, I didn't have it. I had an enemy targeted. I purposely de-targeted so it would get the nearest one, and apparently it's able to get allies. See, like that. Spirit of destruction. That's his spirit. We kidnapping.
Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Something or what? The tiger.
Lions and tigers and bears. What did I miss? We just summoning spirits and killing spooky ghost guys, Solar Wolf. We summoning spooky ghosts and we killing spooky ghosts. Mutt kidnapping spirits and hurting animals. Yep, just the usual. Nothing new here. Someone leveled.
Imp leveled up. Elementalist, I'll have to interrupt you. What is this?
The minister's estate is up ahead. We must hurry. I fear the situation is far worse than I expected. Oh, God. Fireballs! Oh man, that fire spell's wrecking the spirits. They just stand in it. The imp noises? You don't like the imp noises? And the tiger hits for 3. That's so bad. Oh man. I'm just following the enemy dots. Oh, here's some people. What's up, Minister Joe? Wait till you get a pet beetle. Do they make worse noises? Hey, Joe Niels. Tier 3, my dude. Oh my gosh. Give me just a minute, dude. I'm gonna thank you proper. Where was he hiding that? Yo, there's so many dirty jokes we could make right now. Oh. Joe, we got people turning into zombie dragon cancer monsters and we're putting them down.
May the envoys carry you swiftly on to the gates of everlasting paradise.
I want someone to say that at my funeral.
In the mists, my old friend. Come out, little one. It is all right. You're safe now.
If these guys were to say, they would have named the sound files after it .m3. That's so dumb, Ukon.
Do you know who I am?
I like how there's my 2 chained spirits from the underworld in the background, and he's telling the boy to stop crying.
What brings you tears?
I had a bad dream.
What brings you tears? We just fought Resident Evil right in front of the kid with spirits from damnation.
The wind blew the leaves from the trees. And the animals in the zoo all became scared. The animals. They were always very tame, but something in my dream made them angry, and they started hurting everyone.
Is the kid a prophet or something?
People got angry too, and they started to hurt each other. the most angry of all.
I'm too tired to watch properly. I'm gonna lurk and sleep.
And he turns into
Well,
a
dude,
big
let me do it now
angry
then.
monster.
Like Douglas, that'll be original Death Squad, the 4th, the Search on Events, Novels, the 3rd. Thanks you, Joe Niels, for your very generous contribution and welcomes you back to the VIP lounge. And 7 months, Chad. He's been here 7 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good night.
Angry like Minister Cho, do you?
No, little one. I do not think you will be angry at all. In fact, I think you'll be very happy when he sees you.
Oh, you're right.
I will see that.
Mark like Douglas, that'll be original Death Squad, the 4th, the Search on Events, Novels, the 3rd. Welcomes you, Joe Niels, to the penthouse. Sorry, I'm trying to thank him proper and not miss the story at the same time. Where's the mustache? I couldn't do it. I didn't have the brain power. Go kitty cat. Oh, whoa. Standard reward, expert reward, and master's reward? Is it just like, because how fast we did it? Oh, that's cool. So instead of bonus, there's like maybe speed times or something? Okay, I can't even take the loot that's in this window. I need to go to that merchant.
The majority of that cutscene could have been cut out. They just want to show us running, though, I guess.
Alright, go back here. So we're already, Muck, is it RAM or processor? What? My brain? I don't know. I was gonna finish watching the scene and give Joe proper thanks, and then he said he was heading out, and I'm like, I want to, thank him before he leaves, so then I was trying to do both, and everything just kind of hit 100%, it capped out. Master Togo's request you travel to Erie, the Angchu Tengu village in Kenya province, from the citizens that there the plague has come to Kantha. Speak to their leader, Sor Honorclaw, and told to prepare for the plague's arrival. Okay. What do you have, skills person? Anything new? Displacements. Armor of Unfeeling. Your spirits within earshot take 50% less damage and are immune to crits. When does that skill come up that teleports all your dudes to you? I need that. Soothing memories. Recoup. Create a level 1 spirit, and non-spirit allies within range have +1 health regen. Flesh of my flesh. I can get flesh of my flesh and replace my res signet with it.
So armor we can buy here too.
I'm off to bed. Good night. Good night, Deborah. Okay. There's a dude down here. Raitan Nim. You've been inside the minister's estate. If you were able to survive in there, you might be just the person I've been looking for. You see, I know the location of a great treasure within the estate grounds. Now that the minister's guard is in chaos, a few brave souls might make their way back into the estate and become very enriched. I'm heading in at any rate. Join me if you wish. Okay. Oh, I never finished that quest to get a belt. Man, I should have done that. Where was that at? That's way down there. Okay, I'll do that later on when I'm not on the air. I'll get that belt pouch. Alright, primary quest is to go this way. Are y'all ready?
I want to get some armor first.
How long do you need for that?
I just need to grab my cloth thingies out of my bank, and then I'll purchase them.
Oh, there's a merchant right here. Okay. Let's see. I wonder which type of... Because you know how the hat gives you a skill? I wonder which one I should get. Because, like, plus spawning power is the health of all of them. Plus communing is the damage of some of them, and channeling is the damage of others. You want summon spirits so you can port your mob to you. I don't know if that skill's available in the level 5 town. I didn't see anything like that. I've got Draw Spirit, but it's not that great. Nefair, which hat should I get? Spawning power, or channeling magic, or communing magic? What do you think? I don't know which stat I should be stacking right now. Camera God. Our ever so sneaky, silent, ether patron saint. Alright, let's do the mustache for Rockin'. It's his sub. Mucklick Douglas, Bartholomew Reginald Esquire, the 4th of Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the 3rd welcomes you, Rockin' Bort, back to the VIP lounge. And Camera God, thank you so much for your generosity, my guy. Taking advantage of that September half price, gifting his 10th sub to the channel. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna get spawning power, because that'll affect all spirits no matter what. Let's see. Whoa, oh my gosh, guys, now I've got, like, tattoos and jingly bells on my face. Whack. Yep. Alright. You ready to go? Or do you need more time?
Yep. I am ready.
Alright. Gifting is full price, I think. Oh, is it? Well, my thanks continue, but I guess I've been falsely advertising. I thought if it was a tier 1, if you got it through any means, it was half. But I certainly don't know for a fact. Oh, let me summon this bad boy. $70. Oh, that was probably the imp. I was like, what hit for 75? Alright. Got a quest to go over here, kind of southwest. Let me make sure I'm on the primary. Yeah, I am on the primary. Warning the Tengu. Whoa, this guy teleported into my face. He's spoopy boy. I gotta say, chat, this playstyle is fun. Like this Union Spirit, just reducing the damage everyone in the party's taking right now. Reminds me of when I tried playing a Shaman in EverQuest 2. They, like a Druid was king of heal over times. They could put just hots on everybody. Templars and Vindicators, or whatever they were called, would put just, they would do massive burst heals. It was a little less comfortable having them heal, but they were the only people capable of healing through certain boss attacks, because they could just do, like, your full hit point bar in one go. And then there was Shamans, who would put like barriers on you and just keep stacking shields that reduce the damage you take or just blocked damage until the shield broke, that type of thing. Hey, Hobbits! Dude, what's up? Hobbits has been here since a long, long time ago. Hold on, I gotta tab out and I click his name. Following since June 5th, 2018. So, chat, I think Hobbits has been following since I was like 2 weeks old into streaming. Because I started like May 20th? Something like that? May 25th? May 24th? Somewhere in the May 20s. He might be the oldest like follower that still watches the stream. That's not like my dad. Oh my god, this guy hurts. Level 12 Yeti. Oh my gosh, dude, I see so many damage numbers. Dude, I put Painful Bond on them, and so every time they get hit by a spirit, it does 11 more damage. And then 2 spirits fire, so both of them do a hit. Then both the hits get copied. And then my cat does a hit, and then I do a hit, and then the imp does a hit. It's a lot of hits. I don't know if I'm going the right way, dude. I feel like we probably need to go back, and the road is going to curve to the west. When he was but a wee muck, a grimer, if you will. Your dad watches your stream? He pops in on occasion, Raspy do. My mom and my dad, they split up just a few years ago. I was like 30 years old, so it didn't really hit me emotionally that hard that they separated. But what did suck is they moved an hour away from me in opposite directions. I don't think it was out of spite or anything like that. That's just where they both found houses to live. So I like never see either of them anymore. Like I lived very close to them and saw like almost every other weekend we'd have dinner, and now they both moved like pretty far away in opposite directions. It's just a really long drive. So I hardly ever see them these days. So he'll pop in, both of them will pop in from time to time. One of them might be lurking right now, I don't know. And just see what's going on, because they tell me they enjoy it.
I'll be carried through early game with Conjure Phantasm.
Well, we do have a level 16 in the party, but I definitely feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. And it's mainly just because of the spirit with Painful Bond combo and the imp. You would think I would feel broken because of the, what is it, the Hero of the West gave me the high level staff, but honestly I'm seeing way bigger damage numbers from all the other stuff, but the staff is helpful because of all the energy. That is adorable. Hi, my dad, fuck mom. $78. Pretty sure that was the imp hitting for 78. Well, I don't know. It does seem like this way would have been faster, even if either way did work. Some spirits is out with the coos with still hicks and vendors. Okay. So somewhere that I'm not there yet. Is this Druid gameplay? This is Ritualist gameplay. Although Druid did inherit the spirits. If ever there was a good time for outsiders to visit Erie, this is certainly not that time. My father's murder has made us more wary of strangers than usual. Minister Cho has died of plague. That is terrible news, but your story sheds light on our recent troubles. We've had reports of Tengu killed by strange beasts previously unseen hereabouts. It sounds very similar to these afflicted creatures you describe. Talon here was summoned to destroy the beast, but since you have some knowledge of these things, I am certain he would welcome your help. Please go with Talon and help him destroy the creature. You show great courage for a human. Okay. 1 second while I tab out and back in. I suppose it's neat as a parent to have their child's work so easy to see. Yeah, and they know that I'm very passionate about this. Like, they both know that, like, my work, I do it to pay the bills. Like, I consider myself pretty good at it. I don't enjoy it, per se. But for those that don't know, I work in tech support. You know, people call in and they've got problems with certain computer programs. And I'm told I give some very good phone. So usually, you know, I get compliments, get nice letters written to the boss. He'll give me bonuses sometimes for it, but ooh, I'm doing it for as long as I need to do it, chat. It wears down my soul.
We completed the course.
Did we? Oh, wow, I was just attacking whatever was over here, okay. So your soul will solve that problem. Yo, okay, let me tell you guys a story that happened today. True story. I'm at work today. This guy calls in. We'll call him Billy Bob. Billy Bob is scared, but he's got good reason. One of his employees got a email that said it was from Billy Bob that said, please transfer $50,000 to this offshore account in Hong Kong. And he's like, what? I didn't send this mail. What's happening? And I'm like, it sounds like your email's compromised. We should reset your password immediately. And he's like, how did this happen? I mean, how did someone get my email? And I'm like, well, some possibilities are. And he's like, I don't understand how this could happen. Tell me this could happen. I'm trying to tell you, sir. That actually happened. And he's like, I'm sorry. And then he let me talk. I gave him, you know, a rundown of how it could have possibly happened. We reset his stuff so that the other people couldn't get in. I was like, this, you know, it's great they didn't fall for this. Take the chance to teach your employees about, you know, verifying strange requests from you. And, you know, this should put a stop to this. And he's like, why would they do this? And I was like, because they're trying to steal your money. And he's like, but why would someone do this? And I was like, are you trying to ask me to get inside the criminal mind? I was like, I'm not profiler. I was like, if you're trying to go deeper than what I've just told you, I don't have any more information. Like, he's wanting me, he's like, why? And I'm like, I can't just go into the criminal mind and answer this question. It's greed. They want money. Yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't even a human being. It was probably a program that was just going out and blasting out these emails. I mean, the email was like, you know, please forward this proposal, and then it just had his signature. I was like, this is very generic. I don't think a human being did this, but you know, when he was just like, what? And then I get off the phone with him, and then his wife, who's co-owner of the company, she calls in like 5 minutes later, and she's like, I just got a call from Billy Bob that his computer's been hacked. And I'm like, no, that's not what happened at all. And she's like, well, how did this happen? This is outrageous. How could this happen? And I was like, well, what happened? It's not that his computer got hacked. His computer's fine. The server's fine. It's just his email was compromised. She's like, how did that happen? I'm trying to tell you. I immediately could tell how they hit it off. She apologized for interrupting, and then I was able to finish telling her. And I was just like, oh my God. Problem was already fixed, and she calls in. Outrageous. You performed a great service for the Tengu this day. I wish that I could say the dangerous past, but I fear it has only just begun. Talon, I think it likely our young friend here will soon be called away on another mission. Can you stay and protect the village? While you were away dealing with that plague creature, Aang the Ephemeral left a message for you. Apparently, several of your fellow students are visiting Chitin Village on the Panjang Peninsula, but Master Togo has sensed a growing threat in that area. He believes that the students might be in mortal danger. He wants you to travel with all speed to Chitin Village. Okay. That's way freaking south. What's this collector got? Xinjiang Bangles. Okay. But Muck, why? I know. 'Cause dollars. But why? Because their parents didn't love them. What do you want from me? Times are hard. It's like, I was remembering that old TV show Profiler, and I'm like, are you wanting me to get inside this criminal mastermind? Like, what's going on right now? Alright. Many Nagas. Whoa, 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 we're under attack. Kappas!
Oh, they actually are real Kappas. Because they have the bull in their heads.
Those things are so ugly. Like the real art of a Kappa are so hideous. Ma'am, it's called easy money. Your husband used his last name as a password. That was actually part of it. I forgot that part. When I was talking to her, she's like, you know, how did this happen? I'm like, well, I don't know for 100% certainty, but some possibilities. You know, he said he hadn't reset his password in ages, and so they probably found it. And she's like, that's a lie. And I'm like, what? And she's like, you just had to reset it for him the other day. And I'm like, well, when I asked him what his password was, he said he couldn't remember it. He said it years ago and hasn't had to touch it since. And she's like, oh. And then I started talking, and she's like, what is this? And started talking again, and I just went completely quiet. She went completely silent, and I said, go ahead. And then she was silent for a few more seconds, and she's like, go ahead, I'm sorry. I just like, when they're freaking out, you just have to treat them like children. Gotta freaking tuck them into bed with a glass of warm milk to calm them down.
Is warm milk even that good?
I don't think so, but it's like an old remedy or something. I don't know.
Okay, I think I tried to like do that when I was younger and it just made a layer of film on top of it.
You don't pour it over you. You're supposed to drink it.
No. I put it in the microwave and then when I took it out, it was like paper.
Sounds like you microwaved it for way too long. Like, so I microwaved it until it exploded and coated the microwave.
Side quest, I don't care.
Wait, we just passed the side quest? I'm gonna pick it up for maybe later. 0 XP. Yeah, we're out leveling this stuff really rapidly. You look like a capable adventurer, so perhaps I could entice you to escort me to Erie. The Ingdu Tengu no doubt outweighed my rivals here several days ago, but they hired because the escort was paid. And I can no longer accept the quest. Did you break him? Dude.
He just keeps moving.
Okay. So, we'll do that later, or not. I just want to add it to my log to remind me to come back here. Add cocoa and you'll improve your alchemy recipe knowledge. Add cocoa?
He's following.
Oh, you're talking about milk. Korangar, I thought you were giving me some in-game tip. I was like, processing. Ah, we're using all of the CPUs tonight, chat. All the CPUs. I'll try to run past these level 1 Kappas.
Well, I was just trying to go around them, so. I'm so used from the other campaign of things being like the same level.
Yep. Well, you definitely need a new processor for your brain. The old does not seem to make it much longer. Much longer? I need a longer processor, Rockin'. If they send us into Cantha, I pray they give us a Kirin. A Kirin. I don't remember what that looks like. Oh, note it quick. What's a Kirin?
Let's say kind of
Horse type thing. I feel like the only type of movement in the game that doesn't already have a mount would be underwater. So we need like a seahorse. Wait, are we near the belt pouch quest? We kind of are. We should do that too. Let's do belt pouch.
I ended up doing that earlier because my elementalist quest was in the same exact.
Dude, I am not a native English speaker. Don't know how to express myself better. Alright. So Rockin's found a way to insult my words, but defend himself. I don't approve of this.
Sakura blossoms falling.
Now he gets to whoop up on me. Give the jackal the Kieran skin. Alright, hold on. I'm tabbing out to open up this link you just sent me. Wow, that almost does look like a seahorse.
I think people actually eat kappas in Canada. I think they turn them into kappa soup or something like that, like turtle soup.
Okay. Do I? Oh, I just realized I don't think I've got the imp out.
Even in this game, they have hair. It's a girl.
Be happy we haven't met in person. I'm able to think other people's thoughts and manipulate the way their thoughts are heading. Oh, you're a mesmer in real life. Okay. Rockin' OP confirmed.
Destroy the second guard attacking the village.
There we go. Herder seeing you. That's right. We needed to get some. I needed to get some leather or something from the herder, and then take it back to the guy in town for the belts or the belt pouch. Nigga's out of leather. Before I can give you this leather, I need you to do a favor for me. There are Crimson Skull nearby who are trying to steal some of my animals here. Get them to stop. I'll be happy to give you the leather you need. Sure, I'll help you get a belt. I just need you to murder. Fair trade. Not only a little murder, Chad, but 4 murders. Everyone is able to learn that and how to stop others from doing so. People trapped in society to stop that it is possible and how to do it. Oh, Rockin', you're being eerie, man. I keep the monastery supplied with food and other necessities or something. Thanks for your help. Here are the treated hides you're looking for. Great, so I can turn those in later. Alright, switching back to the primary quest. Although, Rockin', your statement does remind me of when I'll put down, like, a trap in PvP and, like, act like I'm scared and back away, and they always run right into it. Every time. This area reminds me of a field in the Guild Wars 2 Freeport newbie zone. I'm, like, getting major deja vu.
Gandharan field.
See, it's so good to see you, Mukluk. Master Togo sent word you were coming here. You are. You arrived just in time. He wants to speak to you when you're finished here.
You missed the whole combat section.
Did you guys do it without me?
A mini army came over here, and I had to defend the NPC.
Oh, well, you didn't say a word. I was killing the Red Skull guys. Okay, this is a long run. I'm just gonna teleport to Shing. Let's see, are you sure is the easiest way to get someone to not do what they were about to? Or we'll say there's times you've asked me a fact and you'll say, are you sure? And I will be like, I was until a minute ago. Now I'm like 99% and dropping. I'm glad to see you. I was telling a friend of mine you're running with the Naga at the falls. He's a scout, so I thought he'd be interested. He was, and in fact, he thinks he might have an idea of where they're coming from. If you're not too busy with your studies, you should speak with him about the Naga problem. His name is Scout Shenfai, and he lives in Haiju Lagoon. Perhaps together you can pinpoint the source of the foul creatures. Okay, so we're accepting quests for later. They say some are born with knowledge, others must bury their head in books and scrolls to gain it. Yijo Tan is the former. Learning has always come easy to him. Perhaps that is why it is so disconcerting to see that he has fallen behind in his practical application course. Of course, you know Yijo. He went right to the library and checked out more books than I could read in a year. I told him burying his nose in books would not help him in this class. What he really needs is a real-life study buddy. Someone like Sister Choi in Tsumel Village. I told him I would show him how to get to Tsumel Village, but I just found out about a quiz in my next class, and I really need to study. Will you take him there? Oh my gosh. You have the treated hides I need. Great. Here's the belt pouch. Great. Excellent. More inventory space. Okay. Join the master. Alright. Are you two here somewhere?
Yes.
I see Isaac. I don't see you. Mano? I think you were Mano. Linnok Courtyard, over here.
That's an H.
It's what? Oh, Maho. Wait, Maho Shoujo? Isn't Maho like magician in Japanese or something?
Yes.
Isn't Shoujo like little boy or something? Are you little boy magician?
No. It's magical girl.
Wow, I was way off. Magical girl. Oh my god. I'm glad to hear you were able to warn the Tengu and help them drive off the plague creatures assaulting the village. I expected no less of you. Though I am loath to place my students in the way of danger, you just did it a lot. I find that the current crisis leaves me little choice. I have sent Yijo Tan into the fray, and I hope that I can convince to count on you as well. Level 9. Mukluk, I have yet another favor to ask of you. I believe we have narrowed down the source of the plague to the eastern side of the island. I have sent most of the instructors and students here to investigate. I would like you to join them. Head to guard Sukuru about traveling to Seitung Harbor. He knows of a hidden path that will get you there quickly. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? Attributes cannot be lowered in a mission? It considers this town to be a mission? Okay. Alright, sup, Sukuro? Hoping to head to the east side of the island, you're not the first ambitious student to seek lure by fighting the dangerous creatures there, but even many of those who, when they're fully prepared, never return. Let there be a warning. Do you have some questions for me? I must warn you, you just said that. Let's go. I'm serious about that. I know some people who follow the same path as I do also witness another degenerate life as serious as possible. Really good acting, it's an easy kind of job. The rest of our lives. You have a great rest of the night in stream. Thanks for the chat. Rit rules. Thank you for being here, Nefertari. I appreciate it. It's nice talking to you. We're here every night if you wish to join us again. Go Tiger! Tank him! Orange Tiger 9000.
What does your quest say?
Travel to Seitung Harbor.
Okay. I never know what will break these.
Don't let the tiger tank. Tiger, level up! He's level 6.
No tigers back next week.
Level 11 Manta Queen. Nice, I wasn't sure if we'd be in range of that back one. What was the... Hold on, there was a button. Y. Y brings up the minions. Okay. Now I should be able to target them easier to summon them over to me. Coming out of the skies! Alright, this is much more doable. Now I can just click them in this window and summon them over to me. It'll be nice once we get that one ability that just teleports all your spirits over to you. But I'm not there yet. Oh shoot, I just used the rest of my energy on the wrong ability. That's not good. A new arrival. Eric in a mine has followed. Thank you, Eric. Mark Douglas, Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the 4th, and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the 3rd welcomes you. Eric in a mine to the Bone Zone. Welcome, welcome. We're currently enjoying some Guild Wars 1. We play this game one day a week. We're just slowly, each week on Throwback Thursday, working through the campaign and just wanting to see the whole story of this game. Tomorrow, we'll be back on one of our more primary games, as well as doing 2 giveaways tomorrow. Guild Wars 1 greater than Guild Wars 2. I don't know if I agree with you there. I definitely get more enjoyment out of Guild Wars 2, but I am having fun right now. And really, I'm just in love with the Guild Wars 2 combat system. If only Headmaster Amara or Master of the Monastery, then I would receive the respect I deserve. Master Togo has sent Zoe, Talon, Panaku, and the Bumbling Losha to the Monastery. When we left Talon, the guy said, please guard the city, Talon. So Talon just ditched his job. I hope the Tengu didn't all die. He believes the monks there might have some knowledge that will help us combat the plague more effectively. Honestly, he sent Losha, and yet someone of my obvious skills is relegated to the role of messenger boy. In any case, he wants you to meet them and have them give them any assistance they require. Okay. Let's go to sell some stuff. I guess I'll have to destroy that. Sells for 0, so I couldn't get rid of it. Nog of Vambrace can be sold. Alright. Let's see if the skill guy has anything new that I haven't already seen. Splinter Weapon. Attacks do 20 damage to 3 adjacent foes. Holy crap, that's insane. Buy that. What else?
Isaac is trying to join.
Spirit Boon Strike. Deal 35 damage. Spirits you control within earshot gain 35 hit points. So there's definitely new spells on this guy. Your spirits, critical hits. Blind as Ming Sun. Heals for 20, removes 1 condition for each spirit within earshot. It's 23 trillion items, Spirit Light. Boon of Creation. Doom does 16 lightning damage, maximum 135 for each of your recharging binding rituals. Rupture Soul, destroy target allied spirit, does 68 damage and inflicts blindness to nearby foes. I don't think I need any of that. Alright, let's swap Brutal Weapon for Splinter. And I need to change the hotkey for that. Let's see, options, controls. Go. Oh, it's already set up. Okay, so it should be E. Alright. Okay, got what I needed there. What was the quest over there? Lady Muck. Lady Muck. Chat, don't tell my wife. Jotaro! Jotaro! You there, can you help me? The Crimson Skull have taken my son hostage. I heard that they usually sail out of Hanzing Pier, and that is where I last saw him. Please help and rescue Jotaro!
Jotaro?
Jotaro? I don't know about that. Alright. What's the next step of the primary? It's kind of to the north.
It's also another armor merchant.
No, I'll deal with that later. I didn't even finish getting a full set of armor from the first one. I just haven't felt like I needed it. Oh yeah, monocle mustache stream. No! Rockin', we gotta use some of the others too. Be like, yeah! ZZ Top stream confirmed, chat. Hey, Mr. Skids, what's up, buddy? I was chatting to Skids in, what was the other chat? Was it Man Animals chat today? I think it was Man Animals chat today. Want to add 2 hench? Oh, was it a 6-man party? That's fine. If the party size just increased, I didn't realize it. I think you actually get more XP and more money the less people are in the party, so it's not terrible.
Oh, they're up 15.
Oh my. These are big boys! Oh, where's the imp? Let's summon the imp out. Oh, I just realized I wasn't using a crucial spell. Oh, there we go. He's dying a lot faster now. There we go. Yeah, once I put Painful Bond on them, they start dropping a lot faster. This is fun. I feel like I've got enough skills now that I feel like I'm being a lot more strategic than I used to be on the other cartoon. Oh god, the burst! Wait, oh, does Splinter not also add 20 damage to the primary target? Like, I'm hitting the main guy for 2, and nearby enemies are taking 20. But it's not hitting the guy I'm actually hitting for 20. Oh, man. It looks like it doesn't hit the primary. Certainly not useless, but not what I thought it was. That was a little scary. God, Jerry, come on, what you doing? Mr. Skids, we started the Factions campaign. There's 4 campaigns in Guild Wars 1. I've beaten 2 on stream. This will be my 3rd one. And I made a new character for it, and I'm playing a Ritualist. I can summon these ghost things, and they fight kind of like turrets. Gosh, this guy keeps shanking me. Go spirits. Oh man, I love the hopper now introduced to the stream, Jerry Springer. Oh, the Springer mount, main animal, the bunny mount. Did you just get that? You're in a 6-player area, yeah, Ravager. My group told me that we had missed the opportunity to add 2 more henchmen to the party when we left town, and I didn't realize it. Gotcha. There you are. We were told to expect, and I was quite relieved, truth be told. We've all heard tales of your exploits thus far. Still wagging your tongue, Losha. I shall make it still. Enough, both of you. Muckluck, the situation is serious. Afflicted creatures have overrun the monastery. I fear we've arrived too late to save the monks within, but we must try. We will follow Talon's lead. God, they're talking so fast. I will kill when it is time to kill. It is my hope that we will take them by surprise. Follow me when I give the order and strike quickly. Okay. Mr. Skids runs away screaming into the night from Jerry Springer. You're scared of a giant bunny rabbit? Scared of a little 7-foot-tall giant bunny rabbit?
What?
Talking to chat.
Oh, alright. There was a ping on that.
That was not me. I just saw a 104 hit. Probably the end. That was pretty impressive. Maho, don't. Oh, did we aggro both? Shoot! Taya went right, Maho went left. We're gonna have a bad time, chat. Oh great, stupid tiger died, so I'm locked out of all my spells now. Ranger weakness! I think we got this. I'm gonna... Oh, invalid? I can't res Talon. I have a res, but it's not letting me do it.
Alright,
resing the cat. Thank you, Talon. Muck, come over here and speak with me. Although you're still learning, it is clear you, Master Togo, places a great deal of faith in you, and I'm beginning to understand why. Because I kill things good. Master Togo has sent Su, Sister Tai, Kai Ying, and Professor Guy to Haiju Lagoon to check on the status of the Linky Township. He asks that you join them when you're finished here. Aside from Su, they are not... Well, they are not the hardiest group, and they'll need some help. Alright. Quest added to the rescue. Okay, let's take this chance to pop to town and add 2 more henchmen, and then we'll go do that quest. So I'm going to Seitung Harbor. You should do that from here on out, Muck. Just the most creative ways to say you're on Twitch with character names. Muckluck Twitchualist? Amer, if only you'd been here to give me that idea when I was creating the tune. I would have been completely okay with that. Muckluck Twitchualist. I do. I like it. Alright, let's see. Guardian Henchman, and... Let's do... Does the Spirit Henchman actually summon spirits, do you know?
Yes.
Oh, isn't there a limit, though? Like, if he uses pain, I can't use pain or something? I'll just use Deadly. Never mind. Waiting on Maho to join the party. Come on, Maho. Muckluck Awards. Wait. Hold on, hold on. I don't think this is the right gate. It looked like it was on the map. Is it? Is there another gate up there? I think there's another gate up there. Chat, another reminder, I'm doing the drawing for the Humble Bundle giveaway tomorrow and the last drawing for the Guild Wars 2 outfits. So if you want in on that, be sure to use those links and get yourself some entries. Hey, DJ Destruction OG, how you doing, buddy? Alright, we're at the Yeti.
Mending.
He's a healer, I guess. Go spirits, shoot him! I want a shirt. I torn a hole in my last shirt. Okay. Hold on a sec. Tapping out. Alright, tapping in. Oh god! I tapped out for a second. Now we're under attack. What did you do? Oh man. This is not good. Like, this is really not good. I'm getting hit for a lot of damage. Leave me alone, Sensali Dark Feather. Get off of Muck. Oh, purple thing. I'll forgive him since he brought me a purple thing. I've watched 2 parody animes in the last 2 to 3 days. I am too easily entertained. Yeah, which ones? I've recently watched the newest episode of... What is it? Fire Brigade? Fire Force, I think it is. And Dr. Stone. And what was the other one?
Do you watch Demon Hunter?
Demon Slayer, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually I was completely caught up on the comic and still am before that came out. So like every cliffhanger, I know exactly what's about to happen. I'm just like, hurry up and animate it. I want to see it look good.
Yeah, many things to catch up on, but since college started, like last previous Tuesday of this week. I want my free time back.
Where's your free time going? Playing with old Mo?
Got to do homework assignments. Want me to take pictures of tree branches and then draw them.
What? That's some art class?
Yeah. I needed something to fill in a gap.
Yeah, I took an art class in college, and I remember having to draw, like, the weirdest pictures. Like, take your shoe off, set it on the table, and draw it in detail. You know, stuff like that.
I just drew stick figures today. I look around at people around and they're driving, like, elaborate eyes and these artistic faces. I'm like...
You're like, I should have taken auto shop.
I don't even know how to, like, imagine these things in my head. Like they can do it easily.
I need to get Call of Duty Slayer. I left off on the house with the mini room. Yo, Man Animal, from the beginning of the series, when I saw, like, oh wow, they're doing really nice animation for this, the first major thing I was looking forward to was when he fought the demon that could turn the rooms and, like, change the order of rooms and stuff, and was just, like, flipping him all over the place as he changed the, like, world around him. And I was like, oh man, I hope they do pretty good with that one. And they did. They did pretty good with that fight. But so far, him fighting the spider demon thing, the finale of that, like, that's gonna be remembered among anime fans for a long time. Like, they freaking went full-blown budget Blade Works on that scene.
That was the one that was, like, all over Twitter.
There was what now?
I think that was a scene that was all over Twitter recently.
Probably. It was the one where the demon girl figures out her power and she and him combine their abilities to decapitate the other guy.
I think that was the scene that made me start watching.
Like, it was already really good, but that scene kind of cemented it as, like, fantastic. You've been watching it? Nah, see, another man of culture in the chat. It's funny because, like, in the manga, when he would do his, you know, his special water-style sword attacks, and it would leave, like, trails of water in the air, it would, like, the way he drew the water, honestly, when I read the manga, I just thought the artist couldn't draw water. Because of the way that he did it, you know? It almost looks like water drawn on an old tapestry or something. And then when they animated it, and they still animated it intentionally in that weird style, I was like, okay, this is growing on me. It's growing on me. Like, I literally just thought the artist of the comic just couldn't draw water.
A new arrival.
Zinji TTV, possibly another fellow streamer here. Welcome. Mercury Nicholas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the Third welcomes you, Zinji TTV, to the Bone Zone. Welcome, welcome. We're currently playing some Guild Wars 1. We do this one day a week just to try to learn the whole story and get through it. We play a lot of Guild Wars 2 here on the channel if you're new here. And this is kind of like a prequel for me because I never finished this game. Okay, this hurts. I got Union out to soak some damage, but dang, this hurts. My Bloodsong Spirit's freaking tanking this guy, good lord. And it appears those things explode and dot everyone when they die. Never played Guild Wars 1. Yeah, I played it a bit, like, you know, 10 years ago, but I never finished the campaign. And since I've been playing the heck out of Guild Wars 2 the last 6 months, playing this now, it's kind of like, a weird nostalgia, because I'm seeing like Svanir and Glint and characters that are in Guild Wars 2, but I'm seeing what they were like 300 years before. I've tracked the Naga all around the lagoon. I swear sometimes they seem to appear out of thin air. Oh, this is that other quest. So you're the one that my friend Zingo speaks of so highly. You impressed him, you know, not an easy task. I'm sure that he told you I've been trying to locate where the Naga are coming from, but the truth is I haven't gotten too far. I tracked them down to the beach north of here, but then I noticed something that has left me stumped. They seem to swarm there and suddenly disappear. I never see them south of the lake. Strange. I know, maybe you can check it out. Okay. For now, we're going to keep going toward the main quest, because I don't know... Looks like I might need to go up the hill. I will say, my favorite comic, and I'm following, like... this is not an exaggeration, close to 100 different comics right now. My favorite one is My Hero Academia. So I'm eagerly awaiting when the next show season starts. That's so weird. I couldn't tell what killed the Spirit of Pain there. Alright, Plague-born Scepter. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon has been good too? Oh, I totally forgot about that show, dude. There was so much time between the first and the second season. I totally forgot it existed. I'll have to check out season 2 of that. Love how this game looks like Unity engine game. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I mean, this game was from 10 years ago. Does it predate Unity engine? It might. I don't know. The cavalry arrives at a most opportune moment. Cheers, love. The cavalry is here. I'm certain Master Togo knew. Are we about to be fighting right now? I saw someone summon their spirit. Now I want to summon mine.
We gotta defend this town.
This may look... What just happened? I saw you summon this huge spirit. What's this? You can pay money for buffs. Yo, that spirit is a cheapskate. Tokyo Ghoul is lit. Okay. So Tokyo Ghoul, I read the first... I don't know what to say. I'll say season. I read the first season of the manga. It was amazing. And then the second... The sequel, Tokyo Ghoul RE... I read like 50 issues of it, and it was just like, I couldn't get into it. And I read like 50 issues waiting for it to get good again. It just was not happening. Okay, these two guys chasing me around need to stop it. Check out the anime? I need to. I haven't checked out the anime. I know the manga was amazing, but Tokyo Ghoul RE... Like, the kid who was the ghoul in the first one, he's suddenly, like, in the anti-ghoul force in the second one and doesn't remember being a ghoul. And it's like, okay, well, I guess they're going to explain this at some point. 50 issues later, they still haven't explained how that happened. And it's just, like, frustrating, because all the characters you were invested in, you have no idea what's going on with them, or if they're alive or not, in the second one. It's just, there was this, like, huge time gap, and suddenly he's on the opposite side now. The Afflicted Senku. This guy is pretty durable, huh?
Wait, isn't the guy from Dr. Stone named Senku?
Yes. Yes, he is.
No, why is he here?
Thank you for your help. You have come far since your arrival at the monastery. Now we have more business we must attend to. Just before... Oh, level up. Just before the plague creatures began their attack, Master Togo sent word that we were to meet him at the gates of Zen Jaijun. Okay. Spend attribute points. I don't like gruesome stuff. It's all part of his master plan. Yeah, that's another one. Dr. Stone, I'm completely caught up on the comic. It gets pretty wild. I cannot tell you how nice it is to see some new faces around here. Ever since the Naga population exploded, more and more people have been moving out of the area. They keep saying I should go too, but this is my home, and no snakes, however large they may be, are going to chase me away. However large, so if Jormungandr, the world serpent, came over, you would still say? Shut up, Miller Quang. You know, if you're looking for some work, I could use a little help. You see, before the Naga came, I used to keep some sentimental items in a chest out on Yoroso Island. It's a small island to the northeast. That seems really dumb of you. It was great, nice view, nobody around, lots of privacy. I used to sit there for hours sifting through my old things and thinking of times and friends long gone. Now that the Naga have taken control of the island, I've been thinking of bringing my things back here, where I can keep a closer eye on them. If you retrieve the old chest full of memories from me, I shall give you a little something for your trouble. Alright, well, let's continue with the primary. It is nearing midnight here, so do a little bit more.
A new arrival.
Realm Chaos Jr. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Let's do it, guys. Merclec Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the 4th and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the 3rd welcomes you, Realm Chaos Jr. to the Bone Zone. Welcome, welcome. We're currently doing some Guild Wars 1. We do this one day a week, slowly working our way through the story, kind of like a Throwback Thursday kind of thing. Tomorrow we'll be back on one of our primary games, as well as 2 of the giveaways I announced a week ago are going to be given out tomorrow. If you're interested, or if anyone here is interested and hasn't already gotten an entry, those links there are to get entries for those giveaways. I'm on Guild Wars 2. I'm a noob, but having a blast. It's a very fun game. It is the game I have streamed the longest on Twitch. I have an absolute blast playing it. If you've got any questions, we've got some very knowledgeable people here. I've played it for quite a while, but there's some people here that know more about it than I do. If you've got any questions, you ask them. We might have answers. Oh man, I glanced down, my health was almost gone, and then I got a heal from somebody else, and I was like, whoa. I was not paying attention to my hit points.
After college has me feeling exhausted right now. It's this chocolate shake I'm drinking.
I hear that. I basically feel like I work 2 jobs. Like, one, you know, that's necessary, and one streaming that I love. Anodic knows, he's heard me say it countless times, but I haven't missed a day in a very long time. I think we're at, hold on, let me check my counter here. This is my 468th day of streaming in a row without missing a day. And so often during the week, I sleep like 6 hours a night, which catches up to me by the end of the week, and then I desperately try to catch up on the weekend. Dear, dear me, please, you must not travel into the valley. Perhaps you have not heard the news yet, but a horrible plague has infested the entire valley. Many of us who lived there were forced to flee. It was awful, just awful, doing to protect us. If Master Togo has faith in your skill, then so must we. Let me know when you're ready, and we can head into the valley. We are ready. I used level 80 boost, but just got murked, so I'm playing through to figure it out. Okay. Nope, we got a little cinematic here, guys. It's some cows, bulls, things. His horns look backwards. Is the tower gonna fall over? Oh, are they turning into spoopy people? Did those people just get sickened? Is that a big bell? Looks like a giant bell. It's me! I recognize that tiger anywhere. It's my pet cat that does 3 damage a hit. Speaking of pet cat, Chip is slacking tonight, guys.
I'm glad you have come.
What was that scream?
What was that?
I do not know. But let us hope that whatever made that sound did not suffer long. Be on your guard. Who knows what foul things we may find in
Oh my god, it looks so weird. Looks like you're riding that tiger. It did. Yeah, it was clipping. Oh, yeah, there's the lady. They did turn dark. The tiger's just watching. He's like, whatever. We're too strong for him.
Just like Minister
The tiger's eating it.
Whatever it was that infected
Delicious.
my old friend has spread. We must get to the bottom of this. Come.
Okay. Guessing this is going to be the plot for a lot of factions as spooky stuff spreading around. Here's the bell thing. Alright, Brother Hanjuj. We're grateful that you've brought help. Balthazar grant you courage. Help Balthazar. Me and him go way back. Alright, so this is just a mission. Can I join? Yeah, you can join Aura. I'm probably going to do this one more mission before I wrap things up. You are welcome to join us if you can get to Zen Daijun. That's where we're at right now.
I think this mission might be sort of long.
Might be what?
Sort of long.
Sort of what?
Long.
I'm sorry, dude. I have no idea what you're saying. I heard sodomy, then I heard sort of Guam.
Long. L-O-N-G.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't even rhyme with sodomy. Jesus. What the heck? I was just like, what is he saying? I need to clear some backspace. Where's a merchant? There's a merchant. That's why I was pretty sure I misheard him, dude. Alright, Plagueborn. Alright. Yeah. I've got him turned up, too. He's just a quiet guy. But sometimes, like, I turn him up to hear him, and then, like, his air conditioner blows my ears out, so I have to turn him back down. A Nodic lives in a cave? Maybe. Okay. Aura, are you... Either of you want a miniature desert griffin? Yeah, I'll take one. I don't think I've got that. If I, by chance, do already have it, I'll pass it along to somebody else.
You already have it out.
You know I'll pass it along. I've given you a bunch already. Thank you, Isaac. Of course... Okay, that's right. I could put it in the stash. I was like, this character can't get to the Hall of Monuments. This chest is sealed. Oh, I have to pay 50 gold. There we go. Yay! All right. Okay. Is Aura? Oh, is this Aura? I see someone with Aura in their name, and they're wearing booty shorts or something. Oh, those aren't even booty shorts. Those are shorter than booty shorts. Alright, alright, there's Isaac. There's possibly Aura. Where's Magic Girl? There you are. And then 2 more people. We don't have a healer. So, I'll get Sister Ty. Whoa. The freaking henchmen are level 16? Jeez.
I told you. The levels accelerate really fast.
Yeah, it's nutty. Oh, Isaac is healing? Alright, I'll kick Sister Ty. And get... Grave Henchman. That looks fun. Alright. Here we go! Alright, let's say this will be the last mission tonight, chat. But then tomorrow, being Friday, I can go almost twice as long. Find the source of the plague. Togo must survive. Tiger down. If you become diseased, keep your distance or you'll infect everyone. Okay. Are we supposed to do something at the bell? Whoa, what? Okay.
It will protect us from...
Hold on, these NPCs are coming up behind us. No healer? We do have a healer. I think this Ritualist here, he's healing. Use Union, reduce the burden a little bit. Oh, that died really fast. Oh my god, this hurts! I'm not sure which way we need to go. Guess we'll head up here. Oh, someone pulled back behind us. Dang it, this hurts. One of the players is supposed to be... Yeah, we do have a healer. It's just a lot of damage. These mobs are level 16. And we ended up here with one of us level 10, one level 11, a level 7 pet. It's just not helping a lot. I wonder if they're damaged by the miasma, or if they don't care.
They care. They care.
Wow, the miasma made the Spirit of Union die, like, in 2 seconds. Because he's shaving the damage everybody takes down by 15, and then he takes the damage, but everybody's taking like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, so he's just taking all of it. Okay, let's get out of the cloud. Wait, Zuna's dead? Can I res her? Invalid spell target. I can't res Zuna.
You just gotta summon it at another belt thingy.
Okay. Oh, we gotta split up until the miasma wears off, guys. Like, just run away from... Oh, man. The NPCs! They want to kill me! And I'm not sure if that was Aura that chased me down or one of these other guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, it's still on Headmaster Vang. Stay away from him. Okay, I think it wore off. Goodness gracious. Turbo
Boss
disease.
up.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, let's summon the imp. Oh, that looked painful, buddy. You okay?
Yeah, but 4 attacks at once.
Mm-hmm.
100.
Is that all? He's got to throw dirt. Oh, pet dead. All I can do is auto attack now.
Must give him -5 health.
Why are my spirits not attacking? There they go. Wow, they were derping there for a long time. It's kind of cool that just a henchman is summoning all of the death magic stuff. You know, usually you didn't see that in the other campaigns until you got to the hero units. Oh god. Yo, the afflicted elementalists hurt, man. They hurt. So the guys aren't nearly as scary as those. Miasma again. Do you think we have to go through that? Or do you think we can go somewhere else?
Gotta go through it, but we have the protection of... We should. He's on the cauldron. Come on, Thunder.
Oh god. You guys gotta get over here fast.
Give us your buffs, Thunder. Thank you. Now every time we use a skill, ally gets cleansed of the miasma. Thunder.
Friggin' NPCs just keep following me too closely and bouncing the miasma around. Like, this is an awful mechanic for how the NPCs operate. Absolutely awful mechanic.
A new arrival.
Alright, I'm cured. Togo and Master Vang are bouncing the miasma back and forth now. Maplita has followed. Thank you, Maplita. Macaulay Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the Third welcomes you, Maplita, to the Bone Zone. Welcome, welcome. We're doing our weekly, one day a week playthrough of, well, not playthrough, play progression of Guild Wars 1. We're slowly working on a playthrough through the whole game. Started factions tonight, gonna be back on our normal titles tomorrow, as well as doing some giveaways if you want to get in on those. Do you go through the mountain? It looks like we might be doing that, Mr. Skids.
Say, follow the miasma.
Is that what the quest says?
So it's find the source of the plague, so...
In the mountains. I remember you. From the mountain. Quick, name that movie. Mulan. I remember you. The soldier from the mountain. You never saw Mulan, Mr. Skids? It's a Disney classic.
I almost dated a girl named Mulan.
You almost dated? How do you almost date somebody?
I think she got annoyed with my messages.
So you approached someone named Mulan.
We were supposed to, like, meet up to go get,
Oh my god, okay.
macaroons. And she's like, you email me too much. Okay.
You romancer. Yo, dude, get away from me. I'm trying to lose the debuff. Find your own corner to hide in.
Cleansed it.
Are we clean? Ah, you're not clean, you're not clean. No! God, these NPCs are so dumb. Like, give me these NPCs, that's fine. Give me this mechanic where the bounces between us and punishes us, that's fine. Don't give me both of these at once. That is not good. Not good design. NPCs that follow too close combined with a mechanic that punishes you if you're too close. And it works on the NPCs.
Here they come. AoEs. Firestorm, more like fire tickle.
Odd thing to say. I'm spamming my splinter weapon to do a bunch of 20s.
Since I don't have any points in fire magic, it only does 2 damage.
That's okay, even when you had fire magic, we would fight things immune to fire and you wouldn't do anything.
You know, so sad. Once we get to the second island...
Oh, I didn't get my... Oh, no, I did. This is the graphics not showing up.
Cleanse it.
How do you cleanse it?
Okay. So if you use a skill while the little angry face is up on our top left, then we...
like any skill?
Yeah, like skills, since there's like no enemies around us right now, we would have to use a skill that like enchants you or whatever, like summon a spirit.
Alright. Here we go again. Man, I didn't want to fight these on the bridge if I could help it. Try to back them up if I can. Gods, this hurts.
And we have bell.
Alright, gonna run across and try to split the guys up again. Kieran gives a buff that cleanses the miasma. I guess it just takes him a while. That would make it slightly warm up. Muck, when you were an avid running, do you shave your armpits for more velocity? This is such a weird thing to ask me. I periodically shave my armpits so that deodorant works. You go too long without doing that, your deodorant don't work. If it gave me a speed buff, I wasn't even aware of that.
There was a time when I was in like middle school where I shaved my legs and I regretted it.
Like you did it one time?
Yeah. I wasn't aware of how important leg hair was back then.
Like, what, did you get picked on or something?
It was like... It felt really cold at the time.
I felt really cold. I was like, I don't get where, if he wasn't getting bullied, I don't get what he's getting picked on for. Or I said that wrong. If you were getting bullied or something, I didn't understand the problem.
Yeah, how far back do I have to back up to summon that thing? Good lord. Alright. This is quite the journey we're on.
Inflicted full.
Oh god, they've got the bulls, chat. They took them by the horns.
What beyond meat is meat though?
Muck waxes, chat confirmed. I've never waxed anything, actually. Chat, when Muck gets that full back tattoo, we'll have to fund his monthly back waxing. There would be some spots that would have to be trimmed for a tattoo, I imagine. The affliction has claimed them all. Even Farmer Zheng Zhou has been corrupted. Yizhou should have known he could not handle this on his own. Headmaster Vang, that is enough. Yizhou gave his life protecting those around him. There is no more noble act. Yeah, there is. Living your whole life for those around you. That's way better than dying.
How do they know that's the same ship? Or is he like normal looking?
I don't know. I just assume they've all got name tags on. Oh my god, my life! Ah, I'm dead.
Okay.
I got freaking popped.
Must have been the necrophiles.
The last hit was the Necro hitting me. It was 85 damage. The others were like everything else volleying me. That guy, Caney. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Backlick Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the 4th and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the 3rd welcomes you, that guy, Caney, to the Bone Zone. Currently doing our 1 day a week, weekly progression on Guild Wars 1. Gonna be back on our normal content tomorrow if you happen to be new here. And our 2 giveaways are tomorrow that we have running right now. So if you want to get in on those, be sure to click these links and get yourself some entries if you are interested.
You need to go back.
We need to go back? Well, not till we get out of combat. Hang on.
Shouldn't abandon it.
Hold on, I'm gonna tab out. You guys are gonna see it stop for a second. Alright, tabbing back in. Okay, what do you want from us?
Gotta go across the bridge.
Okay. I've never seen gameplay for the 6 years of Guild Wars 2 I've played. Yeah, this is Guild Wars 1. This is Guild Wars 1. Their Guild Wars 1 had 4 campaigns. I've done 2. Last week, during the day I played Guild Wars 1, we finished the 2nd of the 4 of them, so I'm halfway done with this series. And this is Factions, where they introduced the Ritualist and Assassin classes. Neither of them really made it into Guild Wars 2. Some of the Ritualist summon spirits are sort of Druid skills in Guild Wars 2, and the Assassin's skills are sort of Thief skills. Look up ahead, the building is engulfed by miasma. Surely the source of the plague lies up there. Alright. Oh, they charging. Let's not fight in the miasma if we can. Oh my gosh, my guys are like clipping the... Okay, hold on. Oh god! Friggin' 20 hit points as soon as I peeked over the staircase. Not cool, bro.
I use my fire tickle.
Fire tickle. Boy. Elementalists are getting late. Oh my god, dude. Every time I peek up there, I'm getting rocked. I feel like he's hitting me even without line of sight right now. Alright, well the name guy's dead.
Can't attack it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! That was rough!
Cutscene.
Oh, we got the master rank. Cool. Looks like Dark Ages of Camelot. I mean, it is 10 years old, I think. But it is kind of cool, Galaga, because if you've played Guild Wars 2, there's a lot of familiar characters in this game, of course. I think it takes place 200 or 300 years before Guild Wars 2. So only like the oldest characters or the most immortal characters are still alive in both games.
What is it?
This is the harbinger of the deceiver. The mark of the wicked. The guild symbol of Shiro Tagachi.
Shiro? The guy the Revenants use?
Stone and the sea to jade?
The very same. This does not bode well for Kantha.
Isn't Shiro's name on some of the Revenant skills?
The root of this evil before it can...
He's
Let's
green.
not think about that yet. I've sent a missive to Menlo of Ascalon, one of my former students. He will no doubt be making his way to Kantha shortly. If this symbol means what I think it does.
Mr. Skids will be fighting Draenei in space.
Great danger. I must find my brother in Kaineng City. He will want to know of this.
Kaineng. It's a city. That's the name of the server I play on in Guild Wars 2. I didn't know it was a city. Cool, okay.
I'm gonna have to ask McCarran to stop breathing so hard.
Dragon Ball Z dragons on the bridge. And that one bone golem in the imp. Oh, we finished it. I thought there was going to be more. Okay. I hit level 11 from that.
Level 12.
Ooh. Alright, let's put another point into spawning power and one into communing. There's a quest up here. Okay, so that's going to be it for combat for me for the night, but let me run around this town. My energies are exhausted from the effort protecting Zaidaijin from the sickness. My weakness has allowed a dark spirit to enter the valley. It feeds on the miasma and grows stronger even as my power wanes. The demon is not the cause of the sickness, it is merely an opportunist. But each day it remains here, the imbalance in my valley increases. The scales that keep good and evil in check will be tipped. And no, I will not stand by while my valley is defiled. Help me to cleanse the valley of this plague so that I may reclaim my power and return this precious valley to its former state. 15 attribute point reward. Wow. That's a lot of points. What else? First Mate Zhang has a quest down here. Is that Sans? I don't think so. You must be Mukluk. Master Togo has already left along with a few of the headmasters of some of the monastery's other promising students. He hopes to find more explanation about the plague in Kaineng City. When you're ready to leave for the mainland, talk to me and I shall help transport you there. Once you arrive on the Kaineng docks, seek out Headmaster Graiko for further instructions. Is this, like, when you leave, can you not come back?
I'm not sure. Aurora is level 20. I don't know if that means they left and came back, or if they got a 20 on this island.
It didn't give me a warning. You know how when you would leave prophecies, it would warn you? So I'm pretty sure we could go back. Yeah, it's still on the world map.
Okay, good.
Yo, this city. Alright.
Finding is where we can get this signet of capture and all.
So do we have the ability to, like, go to Lion's Arch and stuff now from here?
Yeah.
Mrs. Burton, okay. I would like to go into Eye of the North just for to go to the first skill trainer. I don't see the boat. Do I have to actually walk up to the boat?
No, we're not in, like, the
Oh, are we not in the main city yet?
No, we're on the docks.
Oh, okay. So that's my problem. I'm like, I don't see the boat on the map.
You just go up the stairs then.
Ah, did you just pull us in?
No.
Somebody did. Okay, I see the marketplace on the map now. Merchant, collector, chest. Yeah, okay, main city is still north of us, okay.
Needs to be reinvited.
Would we have to actually like fight our way there? Hold on, I'm gonna pull us just to see what this is. The Bukdek Byway.
For some reason, I'm not in the party. I don't know why.
I didn't kick anyone. We lost the henchman too. But again, I'm not looking to fight right now. I'm just looking to see if we can get to the city proper. If it's a fighting thing, then I'll pause here for the night once we see that. Yo, these buildings look like trash heaps. I feel bad for these people.
You probably just run past and someone can't invest.
I see red dots on the map, but they're just nowhere near me right now. Me and Aura are running down a passage that doesn't have any enemies in it right now. Look at these sick textures, guys. Actually, that building there looks pretty good.
If Aura has like a movement speed skill, I think they could.
I think Aura does, because I'm losing sight of her right now. Aura too speedy. Which way? Well,
Just
I guess
keep
I'm
going straight pretty much.
Oh, straight was filled with baddies. Isaac turned left, so I'm following him left. Corpse of a Canthan guard. There might be some pop-ups. Oh, there's some bad guys right there. Oh, shoot. Well, okay. I missed talking to the master in the bazaar, apparently. Ah. I'll have to go back and do that at some point. Hey, I just got a bunch of XP. No, my tiger! Oh, tiger down.
Yeet.
What? Galaga TV donating $1 to the stream with the message, yeet. I don't know if White Tiger's gonna approve of that. Oh, thank you, Galaga. Thank you for that support, man. Here we go, here we go. Recklect Necklace Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth and Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the Third thanks you, Galaga TV, for your generous contribution. Who doesn't like yeet? One of my mods hates the word. Anytime I say it, he yells at chat for being a bad influence on me. Alright, we are in what appears to be the main city. Let me grab this quest for later. Always thinking of the people that serves the Celestial Ministry has been creating signets of capture to help assist our citizens and make the capturing of skills effortless. Most unfortunately, however, the Orient tomb we used in the creation of these signets was stolen in a raid organized by the Ampha. I do not think I need to tell you how imperative it is we get that tome back from them immediately. So this is like a pre-quest to getting signet of capture, I'm sure. My sources tell me Ampha are holding the tome deep inside the guild hall. No doubt their leader recognizes the power it holds and is keeping it close at hand. If you wish to serve Cantha, I suggest you capture the Orient tome and return it to me that I may continue to produce signet of capture for all Cantha citizens. Well, at least for those who can afford to pay for them. Yeah. Okay. Where is...
I have to go to...
everything. Oh, skills.
Maintenance, right, you can...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop back down to the marketplace, talk to a guy, then pop back up here, but I can do that on Saturday. And again, I want to see if I can step into Eye of the North for a second and get some skills that I'm missing.
Come at me, mods. I say yeet when I feel like yeet.
Oh, you goofball. I like you already, Galaga. Recklect Necklace Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth, the Sir Chauncey Van Snuffles the Third. Thank you, Galaga TV, for your second generous contribution. Much obliged, sir. Much obliged. Wow. Yes, there is a lot of additional skills here. Wailing Weapon, Spirit Siphon, Spirit Burn, Spirit Boon Strike. Lamentation. Also hexes foes near the target. Cause -1 health degeneration. Cause 26 damage to these foes if you are within earshot of a spirit or a corpse.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like a necro dot on everyone in the area and also a burst damage if you have a spirit out. Essence Strike, Destruction. Create a level 6 spirit that dies after 30 seconds. When it dies, all foes in the area take 13 damage for each second the spirit was alive. That's... so... you want it to die, but not too fast. That's interesting. 30 seconds is a long time in a fight. 30 seconds a fight would be over in most cases. But if you can cast it up front and get it killed, but not too quickly, it could blow up all the enemies. Okay. Channel Strike, Blood Song, Ancestor's Rage. Skill, 1 second, end effect, does 47 lightning damage to foes adjacent to target ally. So you cast this on an ally and it emits an explosion around them for only 5 mana. That's not bad. Alright, Armor of Unfeeling, no. Binding Chains, no. Disenchant. Summon a spirit whose attacks remove enchantments. That's kind of nice, but high mana cost, high cooldown. Displacement, Dissonance, Dulled Weapon, Earthbind. Create a level 7 spirit. Anytime non-spirit foes within range are knocked down, they're knocked down for at least 3 seconds. Yeah, it's a lot of mana. Pain. Restoration. Resurrects party members in the area with 26% health and 0 energy after 30 seconds. Shelter. Non-spirit allies within range cannot lose more than 10% maximum health from a single attack. That's awesome, but 25 mana is massive. But that is awesome. Create level 6 spirit. Building adrenaline takes twice as long for foes. So that's like when you're fighting warriors. Alright, what else? What else? Let's skip restoration and come back to it. Anything down in no attribute? No. What about spawning? Destroy target touched allied spirit to heal allies for 86. Gain 4 energy for each summon creature you control. Rupture soul. Destroy target allied spirit. Ghostly haste. Spells you cast recharge 25% faster. Huh. I wonder if this affects spells already cooling down, because this is an older game. In old games, you would have to have an effect like this active, then do the ability for it to recharge faster. Heal all party members for 63 for each allied spirit. Oh, that could be huge, but I am not the healer. Doom, Boon of Creation, Anguish, blah, blah, blah. Alright. I have no points in resto, so I'm going to skim these a bit more quickly. Is alive. Plus 10 armor, regeneration, a weapon, transfer. Alright, I think the other spirit that I wanted was Agony, which I don't think is on this vendor. So I think I have to go to Eye of the North for Agony. So let me go travel. Wait. Why can't I see the other options on the boat? All I see is Embark Beach and Great Temple of Balthazar.
I should do the quest where you, like, find the crater thing, remember?
Yeah, oh, you have to do that whole thing?
Yeah, we, like, run from the destroyers.
Okay. That's not a quickie. Okay, well, another time then, another time. Alright. At least it won't be hard to get the elite skill Signet of Spirits on this character, since we're in factions. On my ranger, who had not done factions, it was much more difficult. There is a quest giver to go to Lion's Arch or Eye of the North. Right, okay. So I got that too. Free sub. Galaga, the free sub program is this really cool website, and it's called Quest Mode, and it gives you quests, and they're mostly involving phone games, iPad games, and you'll get a quest like download this game and play for 10 minutes, download this game and reach level 2, reach level 10, you know, beat the first boss, stuff like that. And by doing quests in those games, you get free Twitch subscriptions. And you can use those here or on other channels. Obviously, I promote it because I like people to use them here, but you can do whatever you like. I myself have earned, I think, 19 subs through those games while in the bathroom. And I've just gifted them out to other people on the channel. So it's a nice system for people who wish to support a streamer but don't wish to spend money. I'm going to use it everywhere but you. Hey, you give it to your own viewers, Mr. Skids. I give it to my viewers. We the Sunlight Guild are famous for our storage vaults. A group of thieving Ampha have made off with mine, robbing me my very livelihood. I'm far too weak from the scuffle to pursue the thugs. Yo, someone stole the banker's bank. That quest is that someone stole the banker's bank. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap up here for the night. I don't play any of those games. What, the phone games? There was some computer games. I remember I played Neverwinter on the PC for some. That was kind of cool. But there, a lot of them are phone games. And some of them are obscure things like order Gillette razors. That was one time. And it actually, mathematically, it was okay. It was like, you do an order of Gillette razors, which was like $10, and you got 2 free subs, which is $10. So you could spend $10, get the subs, and have razors also. It's just, if you wanted to play the system, you could. Okay, that said, I am going to get ready to wrap the stream up. So guys, as always, thank you all for being here. Anodic, thank you as well for the gameplay. I'm going to leave the Discord first. And also to Aura, Hero of the West, and Amer, and all the people that grouped with me tonight. We went through a bunch of people. Thank you, every one of you. But for those of you that are new to the stream, I stream every single night after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when I say every single night, this is our 468th daily stream in a row without missing a single day. Very consistent here in the Bone Zone. Hit the follow button if you want to join us again in the future. Additionally, we are going to do 2 giveaways tomorrow. So I might do Guild Wars 2 entirely tomorrow. I might do half Guild Wars 2, half something else, because being Friday, I could go for like 6 hours. So I might split it up and then Guild Wars 2 until the Guild Wars 2 giveaway, and then switch to Oxygen Not Included. I'm determined to beat at least 1 freaking level of Oxygen Not Included before Borderlands 3 comes out, which is next Friday. Guild Wars 1 nights are too short. Sorry, Amer. It is what it is. I'll probably do some of the side quests in Guild Wars 1 on Saturday that I accepted but didn't finish, but I'm not going to progress the primary story at all. Stormy199, thank you for the follow, buddy. Merkley Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the 4th welcomes you to the Bone Zone. Lastly, let's see. I said what time I stream. I said please follow. I said the giveaway is tomorrow. Real quick, here's the links for the giveaway. If anybody is not already in it, we're near the last chance to do so. But I do giveaways every week. So if you don't win the giveaway this time, or you don't get into it in time for some crazy reason, there's going to be another one that opens up immediately the day after for next Friday. So keep your eyes peeled for those. And we're going to raid somebody. So give me just a minute if you're willing to stick around, and I'm going to find somebody to crash into their channel. Also, Chip, he did a drive-by on me earlier, and he never showed up for work chat. I'm very disappointed in him. That cat. Okay, let me see who is online in the Twitch community. Alright, I think I got a target in sight here. Alright, cool. This is a nice guy who has sent me some support in the past, so I'm happy to raid him back now that I've got the opportunity. I'm not going to say what game he's playing. When you get there, if you don't like that game, you're free to step out. I completely understand. But we're going to drop a raid on him. If you're willing to, please make some noise when we get there. Do the raid emote, my emote, your favorite emote, whatever. Just blow the chat up. Put a smile on these people's faces. And after that, if you're going to bed, I hope you have a good night, and I hope I get to see you tomorrow, where we will be having 2 giveaways.
Peace.